This is the Vaguely Nerdy Podcast where each week, my mind was just like, bloop. Each week, this brother-sister duo gets together to discuss the box office, latest film and TV scoops, along with our latest movie or show review and what we're getting into next, hopefully. We're your host, Cheryl.
Hey, Jay.
All right, this week we watched a better version of Ready or Not 2.
Basically, yeah.
Called They Will Kill You, and Jay is on deck for trivia. What you got?
All right.
Uh-oh.
This movie.
Yes, that we watched.
Yes, They Will Kill You.
Uh-huh.
Stars Heather Graham.
Yes.
As one of the cult members.
Mm-hmm.
This is not her first time being in a horror film.
Oh, boy.
What was her previous horror film appearance?
Is it recent or older?
Very old.
Was she in a Jason movie?
No, close. Within the slasher genre.
Freddy Krueger?
No. More recent than both of those.
Michael Myers. Halloween movie.
More recent than Halloween, yes. Mm-hmm.
More recent. Was she in a Exorcist movie?
No, slasher.
Oh, you did say slasher. Scream?
Yes.
What was she in Scream?
Would you want to take a crack at which one?
Scream 6.
Okay.
Who was she? Was she somebody's mom? Oh, was she the mom that got killed in the kitchen?
No.
Okay. But she was somebody's mom.
No, that is Marley Shelton, who people constantly mistake for Heather Graham. So it's funny.
So I got the answer right.
Kinda.
Technically.
No. So she was in Scream 2. She was...
I was way off.
She was Cece Cooper in Stab, which was the fake movie in Scream. She played Drew Barrymore for the first one in the opening sequence where Jada Pinkett and Mekhi Phifer are killed by Ghostface in the movie theater.
Wow. Okay, I was nowhere close.
So yeah, Heather Graham played Cece Cooper in the Stab movie, which is the movie based on the events of the first Scream
movie
film by the
Scream
director
2.
Robert Rodriguez.
Okay.
Yeah. She also appeared briefly in Scream 5, because they're doing an anniversary, 4.
Okay.
Because they're doing an anniversary celebration of the films in that movie, and they're doing a watch marathon, and they start on her film.
Got you.
Yeah.
Okay. Heather Graham's aging pretty well.
She is. I thought she was Lindsay Lohan.
Did you?
In the trailer. Because you don't really get a solid look on her face in the trailer. So at a flash, I was like, is that Lindsay Lohan?
Yeah.
She's aging really well.
Her head does a lot of things in this movie, too.
It does.
So we'll get to that. But shout out to Heather Graham.
Yeah.
Shout out to Heather Graham. All right. So that is it for our trivia. Let's get into the rest of the episode. Welcome to the Vaguely Nerdy Podcast, your favorite podcast for movie and TV show news, trailers, and vaguely nerdy topics.
Each week, we dive into the latest film release, talk about the plot, characters, our favorite scenes, and give our rating out of 5 Nicole Kidmans.
Whether you're a casual moviegoer or a hardcore cinephile, we've got something for you. Reviews, news, hot takes, and a few surprises along the way.
So grab your popcorn, open your favorite podcast app or YouTube, and let's roll the reel on this week's latest episode of the Vaguely Nerdy Podcast.
We have lots of news.
We do.
This week. We have some new movie announcements. We got some interesting trailers in the trailer park and a bunch of crunches stuffed to capacity. Yeah. Full box. All right, let's start off at the top here. Sue Storm, Vanessa Kirby, and Wonder Man, Simon Williams, a.k.a. in real life, Yahya Abdul II, are doing a sci-fi movie together. And it ain't Marvel.
Right.
By the way. You're like, what? They don't belong together, the movie? Because it's not Marvel.
Not yet, maybe.
Yeah, well, there's a possibility.
Yeah.
We want Simon Williams in the larger MCU at some point. And we will have some news about that towards the very end of the episode. Anywho, Vanessa Kirby and Yahya Abdul Mateen II will star in a film called Liminal. Am I saying that right?
Yeah.
Okay. From Apple Studio. So Apple in their sci-fi bag. Apple does good with sci-fi though.
The
Gorge. Also, would you consider the movie with Rebecca Ferguson?
Oh yeah, Silo. That's definitely sci-fi.
Right. So
Monarch Legacy of Monsters. Boom.
For All Mankind is sci-fi too, right?
Murderbot.
Okay.
Yeah, so they got it.
This is we on a good path, y'all. We on a good path. So this is a sci-fi action. What'd you say?
Severance.
Science.
And
that's
fiction.
That's like a sci-fi drama.
Yeah.
There's some science going on.
Yeah.
Is it legal?
No.
I don't know. Probably not. But yes, we're going to call that sci-fi too. So Liminal is a sci-fi action thriller movie. It is from director, I'm going to jack up his last name, Luis Leterrier. Excuse me. Yeah. He is, and I put all his movies here because the article only put Fast X, and I was like, oh no.
I don't think he wants to be.
I'm concerned about that. So then I looked him up and was like, oh, he has other things. So The Transporter 1 and 2, The Incredible Hulk.
Which one is that one?
That is the Edward Norton one.
Banner? Oh, Edward Norton. Okay.
Yes.
Not David Banner.
Haha, see,
Funny.
we had a whole thing about that.
We did.
Eric Bana, is that what
Eric Bana, yes.
No, he did the.
He just did Hulk.
He did The Incredible Hulk, which is, I think that's the Edward Norton one. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
He did the Edward Norton one.
Got it.
He also has directed Clash of the Titans, which is
the
service. Wrath was the second one.
Okay.
Clash was the first one.
Liam Neeson.
Yes. Who I think was in both.
Ralph Fiennes. Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yes. Okay. Okay.
Yep.
Clash of the Titans. Okay, we're good. Now You See Me.
The first one.
The first one.
That was good.
So he's got a pretty decent track record. I'm gonna act like Fast X was Vin Diesel's fault.
It was.
So I'm not gonna blame him for that because when the article just put Fast X, I was like, oh no, I'm concerned.
They just wanted to go for recency, but they had to do that.
They did, but they should have put like something else there because I was like, I'm panicking. So anyway, this is based off a book. Okay. And the source material, because they haven't said what the actual plot is, but the source material takes place on a world where 1/10 of the population suddenly gains telepathic powers, aka turn into Jean Grey.
Okay.
Subsequently, new telepathic Boston police find themselves contending with a faction led by a wrongly convicted prisoners who are trying to escape a world which their powers make them targets. So it sounds like we have some classism going on here, where everybody's telepathic, and then we got the police who probably using it for bad, and then we got people wrongly convicted because they probably like, oh, we could tell because we read your mind that you was gonna do something bad.
Interesting.
I don't know who is who.
Yeah, that's.
I don't know if Sue and Simon are gonna be our prisoners or our police.
Right.
Very curious to see how that.
Be allies or enemies.
Exactly, or one's gonna be one or the other. It would be interesting if Yahya was a cop and Sue,
was a rebel
Vanessa
leader.
Kirby was the rebel leader. Just to, just to change it up a little bit.
Yep.
I don't want to read. I don't want to know how the source material ends because I want to be surprised. It's always interesting.
Who wrote it? Stephen King?
No, it was written by Justin
Theroux?
So, no.
What?
Justin Rhodes, who wrote Terminator Dark Fate.
Who wrote Terminator? Which one was Dark Fate? Hold on. Is that the Christian Bale one?
Terminator Dark Fate is, Jay's looking it up. So many Terminator movies that nowadays you like, which one is that?
Terminator? No, that was the one where they brought back Linda Hamilton.
Yeah.
No, that wasn't a good one.
Okay. Slightly concerned again.
Yeah.
It's okay. We got two very good actors.
Yes.
We got two.
And Apple. Apple is good at sci-fi.
Apple's good at sci-fi.
Yeah.
So we'll be okay.
Yeah.
We'll be okay.
There's still good meat there.
It's the meat on the bones.
Right.
We got good meat on the bones. So we don't know if the actual film is going to follow the source material or if it's going to be something different. This sounds interesting though. Okay. As far as the premise is concerned, we don't have a due date or we don't have a production date when it's coming out. It's Apple, so this is probably the first you're gonna hear about it until it comes. The last you're gonna hear about it.
It's gonna be super expensive
until it's come out, and it's gonna have budget.
Yeah,
so it's gonna look good.
It look good. Mm-hmm.
And so last we saw Yahya was in Wonder Man.
Yep.
Last we saw Vanessa Kirby was in another Marvel production, Fantastic Four.
Yep.
So I like that they still getting work outside of Marvel. People think when you go to Marvel, you're not allowed to do anything else, and we're like, no, if you can act, you're fine.
Yeah, he's also got that Man on Fire coming out, which they're promoting.
Fire coming out. That comes out on Netflix.
Yeah.
He also is going to be, as we already mentioned, in the what is the movie with Brad Pitt that was Quentin Tarantino now? It's about to be
the Once Upon a Time in Hollywood sequel that's also on Netflix.
Also on Netflix. Yes. So he's getting a check.
Yeah.
And we like him getting a check.
Good for him.
We also like Vanessa Kirby getting a check. So we will hopefully see both of them
in dodged the bullet with that last Mission Impossible. Yeah,
she was in it, wasn't she? For 2 seconds?
I don't think she was in the last one.
I don't remember.
Was she in the last one?
It don't matter.
No, not the last one.
Okay, no. She was in the one before that, though, right?
Yes.
On the bridge or something?
She was in the last one with Elsa.
Yes, because she was on with they was in a club
Yeah.
You're right. If she wasn't the last one, it don't matter. That one just wasn't that great. Anywho, shout out to everybody involved. This sounds pretty good. Apple's good with sci-fi. So I'm a hope that Justin writes a very good script.
Yes.
Don't let us down, sir. Don't let us down. All right. That is it for that bit of news. Coming up on something that is a remake that people are probably going to be like, oh my God, why? We are getting a Murder, She Wrote film.
Yeah.
And if you're like, that Murder, She Wrote? Yes. That Murder, She Wrote. Jessica Fletcher will be played by Jamie Lee Curtis, she looked the part.
Yeah, she does.
She looked like Jessica Lansbury, right? That's her name?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, sure. Why not? Now, why do you need this? I don't know.
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure why you need a Murder, She Wrote. Just make a new... This is what... When they go too far back in the vault, sometimes it's just like, just make something new. Like, it's kind of like Lee Cronin's The Mummy, right?
Yeah.
Like, we already have a Mummy coming out, and the Mummy is older. So just make something new.
Maybe they're trying to get into the interest with the Knives Out series. This is Lady Knives Out.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess technically this came first. So,
okay.
Kind of.
And I don't know if I call that woman Jessica Lansbury or Angela Lansbury, but her real name is Angela
Lansbury. Or Jessica Fletcher, Angela Lansbury.
Y'all know what I meant. So anyway, this actually already has a release date. So they are very serious about this. Yeah. This will be coming out December 22nd, 2027.
Yeah.
So we got a little while, but
Christmas.
It sounds like they're going for a Christmas thing.
Wait.
What?
Isn't the next Marvel movie another holiday movie?
Yes, but this will be
Secret Wars a Christmas movie too?
Alternative broadcast?
Kinda. I don't know.
Let me see if this going to theaters. It is going to theaters, so this is not a streaming situation. Wow, this is not a streaming situation.
It feels like it feels like if Scarpeta, because she was just in Scarpeta.
Yes.
If Scarpeta and Alex Cross on Amazon Prime. Yeah. And Alex Cross is definitely a revival of something that previously existed. Murder, She Wrote should be a series.
Oh yeah, you're right. Because the original Murder, She Wrote was a series. Why would you turn it into a movie? That's fair. This is coming from Universal Pictures, and it is going to theaters.
I mean, I ain't gonna stop him. I can't.
Right. I'm just curious of who gonna see this. Who's watching this?
For Christmas?
For Christmas. Who's leaving their house on Christmas? If they make it
good, I guess. Like if they make it like a Knives Out, but then you have to question, Then you have to question.
Are they gonna do the cast where it's like Knives Out?
Are you gonna make a carbon copy of Knives Out now? A modern day carbon copy. I know Murder, She Wrote came first, but
because Angela Lansbury she's similar to Le Benoit, just a little bit. They got she's not as feisty.
I was gonna say she's American, but Benoit is American.
Yeah, right? She's a little more sure. I don't know.
Is he? I think he's American Southern.
I think he is.
He's British Southern. I mean, no.
He sounds Southern in that last one for sure. I think
country.
they're both American. Okay. I'm pretty sure they're both American.
Yeah, I mean, he definitely has an American accent.
Right. So you're right. This probably serves better as a series than a movie.
I'm interested into why they want to make this a movie.
It's Universal, though. They sometimes make great decisions.
Is it going to be modern day, or is it going to be set back in the 80s?
Like, is this going to be Angela Lansbury of 2026?
To differentiate it from Knives Out now, they
make
should
it
make it period. And you get to do more interesting stuff with murder because it's based in the 80s.
Do you think a period movie would sell as well?
I don't think this will sell well.
Okay.
I think this is a good idea.
By the way, Secret Wars comes out the weekend before, December 17th. But the rest of December shot the fact that Marvel's coming out that month.
And did you see, speaking of Secret Wars, did you hear the audio clip of Chris Evans saying he was going to be in it?
Dang, Kevin.
I
know Kevin.
He did a podcast interview.
No,
or like where he was like doing it over the phone.
Yeah,
and the chick was also recording, and he was saying he's about to start filming Secret Wars.
I know Kevin like
he's about to start filming the scenes for Secret Wars.
Y'all can't shut up for nothing. So he's not dying in the last one.
He's definitely going to be in both of them now. It was super his voice.
Ooh-wee. I know Kevin like this one ain't got no hair because y'all can't shut y'all mouths up. So we'll have an interesting Christmas next Christmas with Avengers and Knives Out, Angela Lansbury style.
Yeah.
So if you don't know what Murder, She Wrote is, which would be weird, but
Murder, She Wrote,
not related. By the way, that's not the theme song. It came out in 1984. It ran for 12 seasons, which is unheard of nowadays unless you like Grey's Anatomy.
Yeah.
I don't know what else is going on that long. Or
probably had 26 episodes.
Survivor or something like that. Right. And it probably had like 30 episodes a season.
Yeah.
Lansbury earned 12 Emmy nominations for her performance. So this is not like, this ain't nothing to play with.
No.
People loved her. It was like a cult.
Yeah.
Classic. Oh, and it took place in Maine. So
people used to watch network television. That's how we at.
Yeah, network television in trouble, I think.
Yeah.
It's not doing great. But so also probably why this is going to theaters, because they like, we're not putting this on NBC. Ain't nobody gonna watch it.
Yeah.
So this will be interesting. I'm curious of what the turnout and the target audience is for this.
Yeah.
Because Murder, She Wrote is not something you frequently hear anybody ever reference.
No. And it's not something you hear anybody ever talk about going back to.
And what is very interesting, hold on, let me find this little tidbit of the article. In 2013, NBC was going to do a pilot for a series reboot of Murder, She Wrote with Octavia Spencer to star. Lansbury, however, expressed that she didn't like the idea of a new version, so the project didn't move forward. Now, I don't know whether, I ain't gonna speak ill on the dead. I don't know whether she had an issue with Octavia Spencer or whether she
Oscars,
whether she was just like, no, this doesn't make, which fair. Like, we don't need this now. So we probably didn't need it then. But now that she gone, they like, we ain't got to ask her no questions. So let's put this on a lot. That's
funny because Octavia Spencer ended up having her own.
She did have.
With Gabrielle Union.
Yes. She was like a detective.
It was on
something.
Apple. Yeah, she had her own like detective show.
You're right. Let's see. Truth Be Told.
Yes.
It was Apple TV suspense drama investigating murder. So
yeah.
She was
she got her own.
She was like, forget that. Oh, she was a true crime podcaster.
Yeah, she was a true crime podcaster.
Interesting. So she was like, no worries, Angela. We can do our own thing elsewhere. Yeah. On Apple. Okay. Well, good for her for that.
Good for her. Oh.
What?
Ron Cephas Jones got a Critics' Choice Award for that.
Okay.
For that series.
So yeah, if you were a fan of Murder, She Wrote and you listen to our podcast, tell us if you're excited for this, because I'm curious of who's like clamoring.
Yeah, for this.
For this in particular.
Yeah.
But the stranger things have been made, including the next thing I'm about to talk about. So they're closing up that piece of news. Next bit of news is there's another Lord of the Rings film in the work.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me, in the works. Now, it's not weird because it's another weird film. It's weird because of who's involved.
It's weird for a lot of reasons.
Okay, and Jay says it's more than one.
I don't like this.
So the working title of this movie is going to be called The Lord of the Rings: Shadow of the Past, which is very vague. And I'm like, which past? Whose past?
Why we gotta talk about the past?
We should be moving forward with Lord of the Rings. Although I guess Gollum is a past movie too, a prequel movie as well, right? Sure, we don't know. Stephen Colbert, the late night host, is co-writing this with his son Peter Gee, and franchise veteran that means they worked on the Lord of the Rings before.
I mean, he got free time now.
Shouldn't he be writing Gollum?
Who?
This guy.
No, I'm saying Stephen Colbert has free time now.
You're right. Philippa Boyens. I think I'm saying
Philippa. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
So they got somebody who's already written on the series, and then they got Colbert and his son, who seem like they've come out of left field, but apparently they are big Lord of the Rings fans.
Yeah, we all are.
So let us all write a movie,
right?
Is that what you're saying? So Lord of the Rings: Shadow of the Past, which is the working title, not official title, will go into production after The Hunt of Gollum, which is about Gollum.
That's a prequel.
Gollum is a prequel.
Yeah.
This one is not a prequel. This one is a sequel. So this film, 14 years after the passing of Frodo, who, okay, sure, we'll say Frodo's passed into the Undying Lands, right?
I mean, do you die?
Do you die, right? I'm like, passing of Frodo's a weird word.
The whole point?
That's the point, right? To Undying Lands.
Because they don't die. They were going to die if they stayed.
It's like.
That was the point. But okay.
Sure.
We're
already on the Rocky. Because, sure. We're forgetting the lore of him going to the Undying Lands. But whatever. Sam, Merry, Pippin set out to retrace the first steps of their adventure.
Why? Their adventure was harrowing and awful and terrible.
Y'all going back to the towers don't exist. The Mordor is done, right?
Retrace the steps for what?
Why? I don't know. But meanwhile, Samwise Gamgee's daughter, Eleanor, has discovered a long-buried secret is determined to uncover why the War of the Rings was very nearly lost before it began.
What?
Why? Why is she why?
This is...
What are we doing?
Even the synopsis says this is unnecessary. Sam, Merry, and Pippin set out to retrace the first steps of their adventure.
For
why?
what?
Why? Why are you
y'all
retracing
made it.
Steps?
Y'all alive by the skin of y'all teeth.
You're going to do the journey again? The journey to where? The journey to Mordor?
It's done.
To Minas Tirith?
It's cooked. Y'all wasn't even... Two of y'all wasn't even up there.
And what is Eleanor finding?
What is
another ring?
She ain't nothing to do.
There can't be another ring.
What's the
Because that
secret?
means all of this was for naught.
Right. So don't be going back like, oh, y'all actually never had to go up there.
He
Because
made a ring and a bracelet.
all y'all had... Right. All y'all had to do was like bury it under some dirt. Nobody would have had... Like,
no.
This sounds like...
That's how they did the mother boxes in Justice League.
I'm
He
already...
just buried it in the wood.
I'm already shaking on Hunter Gollum. And now y'all about to add another movie after... Like, we're making a new trilogy... Kind of how Star Wars attempted to do. Remember where Star Wars was going to have a prequel, a sequel, and a super sequel, like way in the future, way in the past, and then somewhere in the middle. And as you can tell, that has not worked out because none of those movies have made it yet.
I was very vocal about this on live.
Okay. Hit it.
And I repeat it. There is not a Colbert in existence who could write a follow-up to anything written by J.R. Tolkien. There isn't.
And I
there
don't,
just isn't.
Like, they don't have a director. Do they have a director yet? No. So I don't know how. Peter Jackson actually is the one who announced this on some like.
Yeah.
But I don't think he's directing it.
No.
So why are we doing this? Is it just like they have the rights to Lord of the Rings and they're like, well, we got to do something with it. So let's
must be
just
a use it or lose it type of thing. Because, for example, George R.R. Martin is still alive. I mean, he's written all of the Game of Thrones the books based on that the Game of Thrones is based on.
Yeah.
He's still alive and he hasn't finished those stories. But people love those. People love what they've seen because it's all based on his stories. But anytime they try to write something independent of him, like when they tried to end Game of Thrones before he finished the book,
it and it didn't go well.
No, you can't. These are great writers. These RRs, these JRs.
So it says Colbert is a vocal Tolkien fanatic. Explained that the plot of his movie will come from the chapters of the Fellowship of the Ring that didn't make it into Jackson's 2001 adaptation. But the log line of the film says 14 years
So this is Lord of the Rings, The Lost Tapes? Who wants this?
But it says 14 years after. So how is this after?
He's going to repurpose those chapters and place them after the story?
I don't like it, y'all.
I don't think Tolkien would like that.
I don't get it. I don't understand it.
This screams. This screams Between Jobs project.
Yeah.
That's what this screams.
We ain't got nothing to do.
I don't have nothing to do.
So let me just play around.
I need to do something
with a beloved franchise that has 3 perfect movies.
Let me kill something I love.
Okay, let's not call them perfect, right? But it's a pretty darn
perfect.
Okay.
Perfect film.
It's a pretty darn good. That first one is a pretty darn good trilogy, and we've already learned trying to recreate that magic.
That Hobbit.
With the Hobbit, it ain't work out that well.
And the Rings of Power.
I fell off of Rings of Power.
We did.
Oh.
Because, I mean, to be honest, it was great, but it just kind of got disjointed a little bit. Yeah. So
it didn't capture me the way the movies did. I will say that.
It started off really strong, and it kind of petered out for me a little bit. But I think that should be a testament.
Just leave it alone.
Stretch this franchise.
Just leave it alone.
No.
Yeah,
it'll probably. I mean, Lord of the Rings. All Lord of the Rings stuff looks beautiful. It has great visuals.
Beautiful gowns.
It like people love Lord of the Rings because of the really rich story and the world building. This world has already been built, and the story is no longer there because you're scrapping up remnants of something that was not used for a reason.
Yeah.
So that you can make a sequel, another trilogy. You think there's enough here for that?
But this trilogy not even combined. Because The Hunt for Gollum is at a different time period. At least the trilogies were back to, they followed a sequential order of time.
Well, no, I think this is supposed to be a sequel trilogy.
No.
This is supposed to be the first part of a sequel trilogy. And then The Hunt for Gollum is just a prequel. That's Andy Serkis is doing.
Oh,
I never thought I would see Lord of the Rings be torn apart like this.
Well, I mean, it's money.
Yeah.
They made money off of it. And what do studios do when they make money off something? Beat it to death.
Look at Fantastic Beasts to Harry Potter.
Yeah, didn't work out.
Didn't work out.
Didn't work out
and
at all.
J.K. Rowling wrote that, and she couldn't even recapture her own magic. So you know what? When something is finished,
Girl.
let it be finished.
Right. Sit down. They should have told her. Well, they can't because
they can't.
She owned that junk.
She'll listen to nobody.
Right.
So,
like, girl, sit down.
Let her destroy herself.
Oh, she did. Fantastic Beasts did not work out.
It did. It really proved. That,
and every time,
it really proved that she was out of stuff.
Every time somebody brings it up, it's like, y'all shouldn't have let her do that. Y'all shouldn't have let her do that. So I'm not feeling too positive about this Lord of the Rings situation. If you have not seen Lord of the Rings, just stick to the lakes and the rivers of the first 3 movies.
I will be vocally against this throughout its entire production.
And we will see how Hunt for Gollum
unless
turns
they
out.
do something crazy insane that changes my mind.
Who's going to star as these people? Are we recasting Frodo, Merry, and Pippin and Sam? Are we? Or are we about to go get Elijah Wood back and be like,
no,
hey.
It's got to be them because it's 14 years after.
Okay.
So they have to be there to play their older selves.
Did they tell them that they was doing this movie before
Yeah,
they
that's
said
also
this?
a good, interesting question. Does he know?
Do they know?
Yeah.
Do they know that they about to ask y'all to come back?
Because Sam would be working.
All of them be. Well, Elijah be working too.
Elijah's dead. In this,
you're right.
Frodo has passed.
You're right.
Somehow.
He's in the Undying Lands dead.
There's no wizards. And the whole, if you
right.
read the lore of Lord of the Rings after, the elves left because there was no magic left in the land.
They went to the
keep
land.
them alive.
Right.
So a lot of and eventually over time, Middle Earth just becomes the fantastical elements end. And Middle Earth just becomes the world of men. It just becomes a regular world run by people. There are not even any hobbits or ents or anything because the magic is gone. Okay. So
they just evolve out of
are they undoing that?
I don't know.
Like there's no elves, there's no wizards.
I ain't feeling too confident about this, which saddens me because Lord of the Rings is they trying to recapture that magic, and we're not.
I want to know what Elendor finds buried in the woods that resurrects the War of the Rings.
A tea leaf.
What? Why the War of the Rings was nearly lost? The War of the Rings was nearly lost because Frodo switched at the end and acted like he wasn't going to throw it in the volcano.
And only because of Sam was like, hey, I ain't come all this way for nothing, dog. You better throw that in there.
That's why the war was almost lost.
Right.
They had it up until then.
There's no secret.
They were literally winning.
Is maybe because Sam didn't tell that story that's the secret? What would be the buried secret? So why the war was almost lost? I don't
know. This sounds like bad fan fiction.
It does. But apparently it's taken from part of the book that never made it to the movie. That didn't for a reason. Yeah. Obviously. Anyway, that is it for our news. I hate to end it on a crazy note, but
let's roll into the trailer park.
A toot and a beep beep.
First stop on the trailer park is for the Harry Potter series season 1. This is a series premiere that is going to take place Christmas 2026. No specific date in December yet. And it's going to.
It's Christmas.
Oh, it's on the day.
They are doing it on Christmas, which I get it. It makes sense. Harry Potter's not a
most
Christmas
people are at home
movie.
And together on Christmas.
Exactly. That is why they're doing it.
I think. Well, no, Harry Potter's in a Christmas movie because they have Christmas in every movie.
But I think that's why. Is because they have Christmas in every movie.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So this is going to premiere on HBO Max. Who is going to star? A bunch of people.
The
most notable is John Lithgow.
Yes. I almost said John Boyd. Wrong John.
I wouldn't have expected him to be in this. Maybe in another season.
He could be in a future season.
He's pretty terrible.
He'll fit somebody.
What does this trailer depict? I'm not like being biased or being shady or anything.
Okay.
This trailer literally just depicts modern looking scenes of what you've already seen in The Sorcerer of the Stone. There's nothing new. It's literally just a repeat.
Is there anything new?
It's literally just a repeat of scenes with newer characters. Costuming is
newer
upgraded.
Actors, not even newer characters.
I'm sorry, newer actors. Mm-hmm. The costuming has been upgraded. The set looks just a little bit different, more polished because it's more modern.
True. It looks less kid friendly to me. Like the scene where Aunt Petunia is cutting Harry's hair. Mm-hmm. I was like, this feels aggressive.
Well, yeah, because they're going to flesh out some of the hatred because they have
more time. The hate's going to flow through her.
Yeah,
real nice. So
she almost cut his ears off.
I mean, she was real aggressive with the hair. You know what? And I will say this trailer did one thing for me. I was like, do I need to reread these books? Because I don't remember.
No, they weren't that aggressive. They were just mean.
Yeah,
okay. Yeah.
So the trailer to me is jarring because I am so used to seeing the OG actors.
Yeah, it's different.
Every time they flip the scene and show a different character, I was like, oh, Oh, help. I don't know these people. Oh, John Lithgow. Oh, who is this? So
John Lithgow looks good as Dumbledore.
He does. Yes. He's got the look.
Professor McGonagall, actress, looks good.
Yeah.
I don't like Papa Isadu's cloak. I don't like Professor Snape's cloak.
It looked too heavy or something?
It looked too, like, I don't know.
People think it's too modern. I did see
it does
that.
look too modern.
Like,
that's
he
what
about to go. Like, he looked like he from the Matrix versus
I feel
London.
like, did they have that many pockets and stuff back then?
I don't
feel
know.
like pockets was like a modern thing.
He giving Neo.
He's got a lot. Yeah, somebody actually did edit like sunglasses and two twin pistols in his hand.
He do got a Neo look about him. But for Snape's, he did have a black cloak on, but his got more gear on it or something.
Yeah.
So very
it's just the costuming. The costuming is just weird.
They trying to change it.
On Snape.
And they trying to make it different from the movies. And then you go back to like, why are y'all doing this again?
Yeah. I have enjoyed the memes though.
Yeah.
The memes of how was the dialogue around James and Snape gonna go with Snape being black now?
If you don't know Snape, they cast a black actor as Snape. And trash to everybody who's treating that man terribly.
Yeah,
like,
awful.
he say he getting death threats and all that. Like, y'all,
he's a good actor.
This is fiction.
Yeah, he's a stage actor.
This is fiction, by the way. Yeah. Y'all are being ridiculous. Anyway, but he is black. Obviously, everybody else is still white in the rest of the cast. But if you don't know anything about Harry Potter, Snape is the one who was in love with Harry Potter's mom the whole series. Right? So it's going to be real. And then we find out that Harry Potter's dad was bullying Snape.
Swirly Potter.
So we all about to be like, so we gonna have this white man bully this black man, like hang him from a tree upside down. Like, this gonna get real strange. It's gonna get real strange.
Somebody did a meme of the scene where Dumbledore gives Harry the invisibility cloak. He's like, this is the invisibility cloak. It used to be owned by your father. And it was a Ku Klux Klan cloak.
They set themselves up for this. Now, I'm not saying they shouldn't have made Snape black. I'm just saying, I hope everybody ready.
Yeah, I do.
Now, y'all don't need to be sending
nobody.
You're
hear this constant discourse throughout the entire of the
You
series.
absolutely are. Now, sending death threats and all that to these actors and these kids is ridiculous. Yeah. Y'all need to go outside. Yeah. You literally need to go outside. But Warner Brothers should have known that at least the memes and whatnot was coming. So I don't know. We grew up with the OG. Yeah. And I was telling Jay, like, when you go to the park, it's the OG actors. Yeah. Like, everywhere. So it's a little like, I don't.
So, what are they going to do?
Who are y'all?
Like, after season 1, are they going to, like, change the act? I don't know if that'll work.
I think the plan, because they're planning to do all 7 books as TV shows. So we're supposed to get 7 seasons of this. And I think the plan is they all grow up with the show, just like the actors in the movies did.
I mean, like, how are they going to do merchandising for like the theme parks and stuff? The theme parks and how those are all set up are around.
Here's the interesting part: Universal owns the parks.
Oh, that's right.
So Universal,
they don't have to change nothing.
They ain't changing a darn thing.
And I wouldn't.
They probably had to pay. They would probably have to pay for the likeness of those new actors anyway, because they different people.
And I mean, the thing about the parks is that it's beneficial for the adults as well as the kids. The kids don't care about who the actors are. No. But the adults who grew up reading the books and watching the movies, they care about, like us. I'm talking about adults. Right. Me. I care about seeing the people that I grew up with in the films at the parks. Right.
Like, it would be too jarring to be like, it's too Harry Potter.
Kids don't care who's who. But
just like people didn't like Chris Pratt as Mario. Like, them kids don't know the difference.
Somebody asked if I was going to watch this. My answer was no. Outside of just standard controversy, my answer is no, just because I watch these movies every year. I've seen the movie so many times. Front to back to front. I've read the books multiple times, front to back to front. I have watched the movies while the orchestra was playing the music to the movies in the background. Yeah. So I'm oversaturated with the Harry Potter.
I don't know if I'm oversaturated. It's just like I've seen it.
Yeah.
Why? I am still in the camp of why are we doing this?
I've seen so much Harry Potter that I only want to revisit. Like, I don't even watch the movies front to back anymore. I'll jump into like 4 or 5.
Yeah, like if it's playing on TV or something, you're like, sure.
I'm at the point where I'm only interested in hopping into certain movies that I feel like watching when I feel like watching them. Right. I'm not about to sit through the entire retelling of this all over again. I already know it.
You just read the book.
And there won't be any twist.
Right. And if there is a twist, people gonna revolt. So what are we doing?
The only thing I'll look at online, because it'll be posted online, if they do anything in the show that they never got to do in the films, which is a lot.
I say they got to.
Peeves stuff. We never got Peeves for real. Somebody was like, they're going to do Peeves. So, but the Peeves clips will be posted online. So I watch those, but I don't need to watch the entire series again. I've already seen this.
There's no way you get me 7 seasons of Harry Potter when I have seen and read all the source material.
And maybe it won't make it. And that's not me hoping it doesn't. But
I'm curious if it is.
With the transition of with the transition of Warner Brothers over to Paramount, and then they just said Paramount was trying to get rid of the HBO name. They want to do something different, and people are mad because HBO has like a premium feel to it.
Yep.
I don't even know like what the state of this will be. We don't know what the state of Game of Thrones will be.
All that stuff is up in the air.
Yeah. So.
And this is going to be expensive to make. So is Paramount going to have the money? Probably not.
No.
We'll see.
Yeah. Also, Paramount ain't got no money.
So shout out to everybody involved for season 1.
Good luck to everybody involved.
There it is.
And the children.
Right. Y'all be nice to them kids.
Yeah. And John Lithgow. Although, John Lithgow, just do it. Stop talking about, I wanted
everybody's
to do it. I
like,
want to do it. I felt like doing it, but then I felt bad about doing it.
Y'all signed the paperwork.
Just do right.
I don't care.
You're spending the money.
You're all right. If you're going to sign the paperwork, don't try to justify it.
Don't virtue signal. You throw your moral compass out the window and just do it.
And you were like, check. Oh, we're fine.
Exactly. You don't have to wax to us about your
Ain't
morals.
nobody buying it. Ain't nobody buying it. You saw a number, you was like, absolutely, Oprah. Absolutely. Like, you ain't got to play with us. You ain't got to play with us.
And before we move on to our next trailer, I just noticed while we're talking about the Harry Potter trailer that Cheryl's literally sitting here with her Harry Potter thermos with the original characters on it while we're recording.
This is my water cup. You got me this like, I don't know, 7 years ago?
We're already deep in this.
Yeah. I ain't changing, y'all. Sorry. It's too late for me.
Next stop on the trailer park is for Apex. This is a film coming to Netflix April 24th. This stars Charlize Theron and Taron Egerton.
Correct.
Who have very similar sounding names.
Yeah, tongue twister.
And it is about a grieving woman who seeks solace in the wilderness only to find herself ensnared in a deadly game of cat and mouse with a serial killer. So Charlize Theron goes to the wilderness to relax. And Taron Egerton has kidnapped her and is basically chasing her. He's let her loose, and he's basically chasing her through the forest.
He gives her he goes to whatever camp she's at, takes all her gear, and it's like, you got 1 minute head start. And she's like, what? And then he's basically just trying to find her and kill her.
Yeah.
I don't like the premise of this.
It looks,
it's unnecessary.
It does look a little crazy.
I don't know what about it's too simple of a plot. I think that's what I don't like.
Maybe there's a twist in it or something.
It gotta be.
Maybe he knows her, or he was hired by her husband.
Okay, sure.
That was what was that
fine.
Megan Fox movie?
I'll take that. But it's basically, the trailer basically shows her having awkward encounters with him as she's getting to her camp, and then he shows up and he starts terrorizing her. So the rest of the trailer is her trying to get away from him, and they're in some very secluded wilderness area. So we got like mountain ranges and waterfalls and deadly pockets and pits of things. So I was like, I don't know if I want to watch however long this movie is, couple hours probably, of a man hunting down a woman for no reason. She ain't done nothing to him.
It kind of looks like what is that?
Unless he's like an alien, then I'll be like, okay, I'm interested.
The Benicio del Toro movie where it's him and another guy, Hunted.
Okay.
That Benicio del Toro, it looks like Benicio del Toro and Tommy Lee Jones movie, Hunted, where Tommy Lee Jones was looking for Benicio del Toro in the woods, and they're like trying to kill each other. Because
Benicio was like a convict or like a escaped prisoner.
He worked. They were like spies or something, or mercenaries. Benicio del Toro worked for Tommy Lee Jones.
Okay.
But went nuts and was killing people in the woods. And I think they sent Tommy Lee Jones to get him.
See, that makes more sense to me.
Yeah.
That sounds like a movie.
But they can't remake that. Well, they could have just remade it.
Maybe
this is what that is.
We got a Murder, She Wrote coming, sir. We can remake it.
This is legally distinct, The Hunted.
Okay. This is coming straight to Netflix. It looks like a Netflix movie.
It does.
I'm probably going to pass on this. I was going to say maybe you can make a sidebar review, but April and May are booked. So I don't know if that's going to slide in here or not.
Another action entry to Charlize Theron's portfolio.
Sure. Shout out to everybody involved.
Next stop on the trailer park is for a good one. This is The End of Oak Street. We talked about this a long time ago because this was previously called something.
Flowerville Street. Street.
Right.
Yes.
And we talked about it when it was going into production. It stars Anne Hathaway still and Ewan McGregor still. Nobody dropped out.
Nope.
And it's directed by David Robert Mitchell, who directed It Follows, which is a horror film.
Which is getting a sequel, right?
Yes, called They Follow, which she just talked about. Okay. She just talked about basically saying that it is now affecting a lot of people.
I don't know what it is about.
The demon. Oh, so It Follows, sidebar. It Follows is about a demon that follows you. It just stalks you very slowly until it catches you and then it kills you. And the reason it follows you, it's the STD demon that's passed on to you through sex.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what it's about.
What?
It Follows is about Michael Monroe has a demon following her that is going to kill her if it catches you because it's a curse that's passed through sex. Like if you sleep with somebody, you pass the curse over to them. And the only way to get rid of it is to sleep with somebody. But if the ghoul catches the person that you slept with, it comes back to you. So it just works retroactive. It's like Smile.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like Smile. But they're going to do the Smile thing with it. Where at the end of Smile 2, she killed herself on stage. Now the Smile demon is haunting everybody. Okay. That's what They Follow is supposed to be about.
Interesting.
But back to The End of Oak Street. This comes out August 14th. This is produced by J.J. Abrams.
Yes.
And Bad
producing.
Robot. Under WB, though, not Paramount, where Cloverfield was made.
When everybody thinks that this is related to Cloverfield.
Everybody thinks this is related to Cloverfield, but these are under two different studios.
That's what they say.
And these were put into production way before they were going to merge.
People love a connection that's not there.
So what is this about? The film follows a family who discover that their neighborhood has been taken back in time to a prehistoric era. So what we see in the trailer is this street, this small block of
like a regular neighborhood.
Homes. Yeah, regular neighborhood. Looks like it's been like teleported, scooped up, and dropped in the prehistoric era.
With dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Like
because I originally thought that the prehistoric era had like entered the real world, but it seems like this town has left the real world and is in the prehistoric era.
So the premise on Wikipedia, a mysterious cosmic event rips Oak Street from suburbia and transports their neighborhood to somewhere unknown.
Interesting, because the Cloverfield Paradox was a cosmic event.
Are you sure they're not related?
I don't think so.
Might need some convincing. A family soon discovers that their very survival depends on them sticking together as they navigate the unrecognizable surroundings.
Yeah. And the big pull to this film is they're going to be running around with dinosaurs.
Yep. There's I can't make out what kind of dinosaur it is.
Somebody called it Jurassic Nightmare.
Yeah, because imagine waking up, right? You went to sleep, woke up. Not only are you like not on your regular Earth, you are on Earth with dinosaurs. You'd be like, oh no, I can't take the dog out.
Yeah.
So yeah, like how I'm gonna eat, things of that nature. So it looks, I mean, usually when they put movies in August, people say that's where they dump bad movies, but this look like a good flick right here. I'm very excited about this one.
People who have been the trailer is very short.
It's not very
maybe like a minute and some seconds,
which is probably good.
But people have been rewatching it and analyzing it, and they've noticed that the model, the digital. Okay, so I don't know how to explain this.
Okay.
Jurassic Park.
Yes.
Owns the models and the licenses for the dinosaurs that are used in movies.
Is that why we ain't got no other dinosaur movies?
That's why in every other dinosaur movie, the dinosaurs either... So when you make a dinosaur movie...
Yeah, like 65.
Right. You have to buy digital CGI assets to drag and drop into your film.
To make a dinosaur.
So a lot of dinosaur films... Okay. If you either have to create a dinosaur yourself in-house, and it has to be legally distinct from any dinosaur in a Jurassic Park movie, or you can buy and license out the Jurassic Park dinosaurs and put them in your own movies. And people have noticed that some of the dinosaurs in this look exactly like the dinosaurs in the Jurassic Park.
I ain't mad at that. So they ain't gonna turn me away.
It may look like the exact same dinosaurs.
Okay.
But I think it'll still be fun. People constantly underestimate dinosaur movies and their impact.
We don't get a lot, y'all. We don't. That's
we
why
only get Jurassic Park.
That is why they do so much, because we're just like, give us more dinosaur.
And now Paw Patrol is doing a dinosaur movie. Where
kids?
The Paw Patrol puppies, police puppies, get transported back in time to the prehistoric era. Okay, because dinosaurs work.
Dinosaurs are popular.
You had that knockoff dinosaur movie with the World War II veterans who were stuck on an island or something.
Yeah,
that didn't do well.
Oh, you're right. They came out around Comic-Con time, right?
65.
Yeah.
I like 65. It's too short.
65 had a lot of more meat that could have been on the bones.
It did.
For sure.
So
I'm very interested in this, though. We got 2 great actors and we got dinosaurs.
Sci-fi.
I don't need nothing else.
Maybe a Cloverfield connection. I don't think so. But anything could happen.
People is like, this is Cloverfield adjacent.
It's fun to be excited about things.
It is. It's fun to have fun theories that don't hurt nobody.
Next stop on the trailer park is for Moana. Not Moana 2. Not Moana 1. Moana Electric Boogaloo.
What am I saying? Moana redo. It's a requel.
It is a requel.
It's kind of like a requel.
It is a live action adaptation of Moana 1 that is coming out after the animated sequel to Moana 2.
Yes, because Moana 2 came out last winter.
Yes.
And now, so we went Moana OG, Moana 2 animated to the OG, and now we going back around to do Moana 1 again, but live action.
Yes.
Hot mess.
Yes.
I will say, y'all, this I will agree. This is a hot mess.
Who is this gonna star? This is gonna star Adul Cravalho, who plays Moana.
Okay, shout out there.
Dwayne Johnson, who plays Maui. So what is this gonna be?
Oh,
it's gonna be Moana 1. Just like
it looked just like
Harry Potter is getting a reboot in series format. This is just gonna be a
All
live action adaptation
of
the first Moana, beat for beat. The most noticeable thing in it was The Rock's Beyonce Experience tour wig.
No. I mean, he literally could go on SNL with that wig and redo a Beyonce skit.
He did some interview where he talked about
to justify that wet and wavy.
Basically tried to justify that 99-cent plus hair salon wig.
It don't look good, y'all.
It's bad.
It's Disney, and we know Disney got money.
No,
and we know that The Rock is very particular when he in a movie. So why did those two things result in this?
No, instead of hiring a wigologist, they just went down to the Asian beauty store down the street.
They went down on Cleveland at the Infinity store and got a 99-cent bust down.
And they had the clerk follow them around the store while they went down the aisles looking at stuff.
Yeah,
because they suspicious.
Correct.
So yeah,
it don't look good.
It does. The wig looks terrible.
How did he try to justify it?
The movie comes out July 10th and it'll make $1 billion and not a penny less.
You're probably right. Now, the only reason why I hesitate, well, it's different because that was a racial issue. I was going to say Little Mermaid didn't make $1 billion, but that was because people are terrible.
Yeah.
But Little Mermaid was good. And let me tell you, her hair was looking amazing. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Underwater, above water, left, right, center.
They had a wigologist.
Hello. Okay. Was looking good. So it's interesting to me.
Maybe because he's not used to having hair. He just didn't like hair as much.
But The Rock typically is very picky. So why did they have him putting this busted wig?
It's bad. It's like a real long shake and go.
It's not even. If you look up the character of Maui in the original, he has a
lot of hair,
wavy hair,
and it's thin.
And they've already messed up with the little girl because she, like, if you look at a picture of her not in the movie, she has very curly hair. Yeah. But in the movie, she's gonna have like flattened hair. Yeah.
And this is one of Beyonce's old wigs.
Yeah, we're not talking about like Cowboy Carter, like, Renaissance.
She wears big wigs now. Like,
right. We talking about new to being solo Beyonce wigs. Okay, like she's still working off residuals of Destiny's Child wigs, not her old money wigs yet.
I've not seen Moana, so is he like Genie in Aladdin?
Sure, he's basically
because Genie changed shapes a lot.
Does he change multiple shapes? And I think he can change. He's not a genie, so he's not a genie in terms of granting wishes. Okay. But he does have mythical powers like a genie.
Okay.
So sure.
So he's like a god?
Yes.
Okay.
He is like a god. And I'm going to get this wrong, but he's been like banished, or he's trying to like get back to his stature.
Oh, he's Mushu.
Sure. No, Mushu was more like a sidekick. Maui's not really a sidekick.
But Mushu was banished.
Okay.
From the temple. In the animated. He was banished. He was like blacklisted. That's why they stuck him with Mulan, because they didn't think he would be successful. Yeah, he did something in the movie that got him like banished, I think. So maybe. Yeah, Mushu like beheaded somebody, I think, on accident.
And Moana has to go to him because she needs his help to get like a thing.
Okay.
So
interesting.
It's a story of like she goes to him and he is the person that can help her, but he's like very like, I'm a god, I don't help little people and stuff like that. So it's like a character arc for both of them essentially.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. The OG Moana was a very cute movie, and I will say the original trailer before we got the bust down, it looks like a remake, right? But it looks like they're going to be able to recapture because she goes she's like in the ocean. She ain't on land a lot of this movie. Like after she leave home, she like on a dinghy boat, essentially traversing the seas, and it looks like they captured the essence of being out in that water.
It looks like it's beautiful. Like a very nice looking movie.
This is based in Hawaii.
Right.
So,
absolutely.
But I don't know.
I advocate for them adding digital effects to the wig to increase its body.
Just do how people bullied the whole Sonic situation and
that bad face.
Y'all need to do that with
You need to do that with that wig.
Because I'm not
they have the technology.
It's Disney. They will make up some technology.
And Aquaman and all the underwater scenes, they wore skull caps. The wigs were all digital.
Oh.
When all the floaty hair effects.
So I wonder if The Rock got a real wig on, if it's a digital wig.
Yeah, the wigs are all digital in Aquaman.
If anything, they could take that wig off him and put a new wig on. It's Disney. They figure it out.
There's time. It matters.
It does.
It matters.
The wet and wavy?
Listen to us. That's all we're talking about.
It's terrible. Terrible. But you're right. I am curious to see how much money this is going to make. It probably will make a lot of money.
That is all for the trailer park. Let's dive into this book.
All right. We got a bunch of currents. So I'm going book right through it. First up, Hamish Patel, who we like and we last saw in Tenet.
Yes.
But he was also in that movie with Wanda where they had the child that they were trying.
The surrogate.
Something like that.
Yeah.
He was in that with her.
Alicia Vikander.
Yes. He was in that with Wanda, but now he is going to join Daniel Deadweiler. He is going to be the Mulder in X-Men. Wrong X. X-Files reboot. Ryan Coogler's X-Files. So we have our Scully and our Mulder now. I like this casting.
I do.
I'm pretty happy with this. Yeah. I did not watch X-Files regularly, but I will be tuning in to
I've seen a couple random episodes because they used to be like on at Aunt Gloria's house.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I've seen it, but I think I was too young to be watching it.
I was super young and I found it kind of scary.
Yes, agree.
I was scared of aliens back then.
Also, right, because they was always like, bobbleheads and all that jazz. But
yeah,
I feel like Ryan's going to give us something good.
Yeah.
So I'm very excited about this.
Gillian Anderson also has teased maybe coming back. So
she said something about she's read like the script.
And why would you read the script, Jillian,
if you wasn't in it? I was like, girl, you told on yourself, and I don't think you realized.
I think it'd be cool if it stays within continuity. Like, Daniel Deadweiler and Hamish Patel are now taking over that division. Gillian Anderson is a retired, and maybe she's there as like
a mentor or something.
She doesn't have to be like in the show, but cameo.
I approve of that message. Yeah. I approve of that. So as we learn more about when this is actually coming out, we'll let you guys know.
Yeah.
Speaking of more casting news, Glenn Powell got another gig because his agent be working. His movies don't do well, but that man get a job. He like to be Chris Pratt. Kind of.
Yeah.
Oh, no, that's not true because Chris Pratt movies make like $1 billion each. So.
Yeah, they do.
Not quite the same. Sorry, Glenn. He will be voicing Fox McCloud in the new Super Mario Galaxy movie, which comes out next week.
Yeah.
I don't know who that is.
Oh, Fox McCloud is one of the...
He looked like Star Fox. Is he Star Fox?
Well, Star Fox is the video game.
Oh, he's the character.
He's the character in the video game.
Okay.
But that's funny. He's basically like Star-Lord.
Oh, that is funny.
But he that's the closest comparison I can make. He's basically Star-Lord, but he's like not an idiot. He's like actual he's like Star-Lord with the mentality of Carol Danvers.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Yeah. Okay. Thank you for putting that in MCU context. I totally get it.
Yeah. So he's like Star-Lord with a very like real serious and loyal Captain Marvel type of personality. Okay. He has like a whole like platoon of other side characters. Okay. They're jet fighters. That's his video games.
Gotcha.
So he's a jet fighter. He's just one of the random characters in their pantheon of characters.
Shout out to him.
What jumped out to me is that they're clearly going towards a Super Smash Brothers movie, which is their Avengers.
They want a big style movie.
Their big battle royale movie where they combine all the characters through one overarching threat.
Yeah.
So
that makes sense.
Shigeru Miyamoto, who made Nintendo, said that he's issued like a challenge to people who are going to see the Super Mario movie to
do what?
Count as many recognizable characters as they can.
Okay.
Because I think they're teasing a Super Smash Bros.
Coming up. Okay. I mean, that would make sense because the first one, if you did not know, made $1 billion. I'm sure they're expecting this one to make $1 billion. And they obviously want to go for a trilogy. Yeah. Or they probably go for more. If this one makes $1 billion, we're obviously going to get a third one. And they probably already working on the fourth.
I mean, they jumped straight to Galaxy. So they're going big for 3, I'm assuming. Yeah.
Yeah, this will probably make $1 billion. Yeah. Just like the last one did. I'd be surprised if it doesn't.
I would be extremely surprised.
I would be extremely surprised. Yeah. It will not be on the podcast, though. Sorry. No. We ain't watched that. Not up our alley. Nah, speaking of Marvel characters, Blade has been cast.
And something other than Blade again.
Which makes me think. I don't know.
Said it wasn't happening a long time. It's not happening.
Mahershala Ali, y'all, got another job that ain't filming Blade. He is going to be in Taz season 2 alongside another Marvel character, Mark Ruffalo,
who is in MCU movies.
Who is in movies.
He's got another one.
As soon as I saw this, I was like, I need to watch season 1.
Maybe we can ask Mark what's going on over there.
Because
while they're on set,
I do not believe Mahershala ain't got Kevin Feige number at this point.
He
does. But I don't know what they doing. But when I saw this news, I was like, let me watch season 1. But I also was like, Blade's not coming.
It's not.
He ain't got time to
like Prince said, you own it in your mind.
It's crazy. That's got to be the biggest fumble for sure. Usually when people bring it up, I'll be like, we got time. But
it's a huge embarrassing fumble because you made it the whole closing out ceremony of that Comic-Con that year. And you gave everybody, they gave them Black Widow hats. But you brought him out as a surprise announcement.
It ain't happening.
Straight after his Oscar win.
We'll see what happens at this Comic-Con.
Yeah.
We'll see. If Blade is on, I feel like either this Comic-Con or the next one, they're going to announce like the next string of movies. If Blade is not on it, then I will be like, okay, we're done.
They did reserve 3 slots, but they keep doing that and then dropping the slots.
Yeah.
So that's not even news anymore.
Right. I don't even know why people post that because it's like, y'all, this stuff gonna change.
I make dinner reservations that I cancel.
Hello.
So, that's not.
I make plans all the time for next week and I'm like, I'm doing that.
Right. You get tired the day of.
It's literally next week and I'm like, no, not happening.
Good shout out to Mahershala Ali, still getting things.
I mean, you're right. It's not coming.
It's not.
It's not.
Let it go. Free yourself and you will find peace.
I'm almost there. Almost there. Somebody who probably wants to be back in the Marvel universe, Kirsten Dunst, who we just announced is in Minecraft, has another big movie because this previous one did well. She's going to star in the upcoming Housemaid sequel alongside Sydney Sweeney.
Nice.
Good for her.
Yeah.
That last movie did quite well.
Yeah.
So I'm not surprised they're doing a sequel.
I don't want to spoil it.
Oh, you know what happens?
Because I think it's still a twist. So, but in Housemaid?
Yeah.
You know what happens.
I know what happens in the first one.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about
the second one. But I think that if you know what happens in the first one, that's going to pretty much give you a lot of the premise of the second one.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
We won't spoil it. I didn't watch it. I read about it.
So I'm just wondering, is it going to be different?
I'm assuming there's another twist.
Okay.
It's got to be. Because then it'd be just like, it's the same movie.
It's kind of like Orphan. Like once you watch Orphan and you find out the little girl's an adult,
right.
All the sequels, you kind of know that now.
Right.
Going forward.
So in this one, will you know what the...
what the twist is.
So are we going to get another twist?
Yeah.
I would assume so.
Okay.
Because why else make the movie?
Yeah.
With money. Money is why.
Shout out to Kirsten Dunst. Like she said she'll do... she'll jump back in the MCU as long as they give her a check. She got kids to feed. So.
Right. And her kids like the movie, so they like, yeah, Mom, go ahead and do it.
She's also going to be in something else.
Minecraft.
Yes.
We talked about that last week.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
That made $1 billion, didn't it?
Also. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Video games.
What did we say 1,800 episodes ago?
Yeah.
Video game adaptations are the new wave.
Yeah.
Y'all worried about reboots and sequels.
Those are the new cinematic universes.
Watch out for them video games.
Yeah.
All right, and more casting news. This was welcome casting news. I mean, not that the other ones wasn't. Sorry, excuse me.
I kind of knew this. I was kind of waiting for them to say.
He was waiting for the number.
He ain't doing nothing.
He waiting for the number. So John Hannah is coming back as Jonathan in the new Mummy movie.
Our trio is complete. Well, our foursome. I need to force them completed.
We need what's his name back?
Art at the Bay.
Yes.
Yes.
And then we will be complete. We 3/4 of the way there.
Almost. We getting close.
Don't let us down, Radio Silence. Make it work.
He ain't busy. Odette Fair is not busy.
He ain't busy either. Okay. Get everybody back. So we have Jonathan back. We got Evie back. We got Rick back. We just need that one more. And then we will be set.
I'm excited. I'm already excited about this.
I don't care what this movie is. I don't even care what the movie is.
I need to rewatch the first one. I'm going to do it today.
Listen, you talking about a movie I've seen 12 billion times.
Yes.
Mummy and The Mummy Returns. I could probably start quoting them.
They're just so good. They are so good. They're just fun.
Pretty good ride at Universal, too.
All the cast members are good.
Yeah, it doesn't... It's aged well.
It has.
Like, you can watch that at any moment and be like...
It's still charming.
It is. Unlike whatever Indiana Jones movie I watched where he was sleeping with the kid.
Yeah.
I was like, Indiana Jones was
the Indiana Jones Marion thing will always be a little awkward. I mean, it's not awkward now because they're both old, but...
Yeah, but they wasn't old back then when that movie came out.
Why write that? Why?
I
don't know why they did that. Why did they have to make Marion a kid?
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. If you've seen any Indiana Jones movies, I recently watched the one where he goes back to Mary and she's like, I was just a kid. And I was like, hold up.
Great movies. I love Indiana Jones movies.
Yeah, Harrison Ford was great as Indiana Jones.
I even still like the most recent one they came out with. I enjoyed that one. Mm-hmm, absolutely. Mm-hmm. But that was just awkward.
That was a sidebar to the sidebar. But anyway, Jonathan's back for Mummy 4. Yay. Movies that are officially kicking off in production. We have the movie I forgot about, Kane spinoff, John Wick spinoff is going to begin production next month. Donnie Yen is back. We also have how you say her name?
Rina
Sawayama is back, and both of them they were enemies in the last movie.
Still should be.
They technically still should be. So I'm assuming this movie is probably about him and her. Maybe not him and her directly, but I'm assuming she's like a side plot.
So at the end of his John Wick movie, I forgot which one that was.
4. Yeah.
Was that 4?
That was 4.
The last one?
Yep.
Okay. The end of his movie, we got an end credit scene where he was going to see his daughter.
Yes.
The violinist. Because he had been, that was his reward for killing John Wick.
Right.
Was that he was going to be able to get out and rejoin his daughter. But we also see Rina Sawayama followed him.
Because he killed her dad. Yeah.
And I'm sad he won't be in this one because I like him.
No, we get him in Mortal Kombat.
We will. Yes. We'll still get him in Mortal Kombat.
He's going to be in Shogun, which I still haven't watched.
Absolutely.
Woo, so many things to watch. So Mateen Tomlin, who wrote the Batman Part 2, is writing the script for this. So that is a positive. And this will pick up immediately after John Wick 4.
Fun fact, Donnie Yen is also directing this.
Oh.
Yeah, I saw that. I think it was in the Variety article or something.
Oh.
It said starring and directing. So that's interesting.
Okay, we'll see how that turns out.
They said it's going to be shot in a completely different style than the John Wick movies. It's going to be more. It's going to be more as an Asian, not Asian. It's going to be more of like an Asian action film.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
I always said, don't be doing nothing new. I'll take that.
Yeah,
I'm fine. Don't be doing like, I don't know, anything else.
like a John Woo film or something.
Okay, sure.
Yeah,
sure. I'll accept that.
Oh, look at that.
I'll allow it.
John Woo did that Mission Impossible too.
Next bit of news. The things that are moving in the wrong direction segment. Jumanji 3 has been delayed to Christmas. So
and you said
stupid. Stupid decision.
The wrong lessons were learned.
Why? So it originally was the week before Doomsday. I'm officially calling it Doomsday. So Doomsday is when we are referring to Dune and Doomsday coming out the same weekend. Okay, that's Doomsday. Yeah. It originally was coming out the week before. These idiots, because we just talked about this last episode, decided to move it.
They said, no, the stove isn't hot. Let me touch it.
Oh, they moved it behind Doomsday instead of getting further away from Doomsday, moving it forward. That's
the dumbest. Dune and Avengers are gonna run all through January, February, at least. People don't even put movies out in January because whatever the Christmas hit is runs through January.
Avatar.
Yeah.
Usually the last 2 years it's been Avatar.
Yeah.
So, and 1 year was Spider-Man.
So not only are going to have to compete with that, they're also going to have to compete with the Wolfman movie.
The Wolfman that is coming out on
That'll
Christmas.
Be a new release. Now, it won't it probably doesn't even have the same audience.
That's alternative broadcasting.
But you're talking about splitting screens between 4 blockbusters. Those are blockbusters.
Yeah, that's stupid. Because I guarantee you, there's an overlap of audience between Jumanji 3 and Avengers.
Yeah.
Hello?
It's the same audience.
The same kids.
Yeah.
Like, what are y'all doing here? I don't think this is smart.
Yeah.
This is dumb. I don't know who over there was like, yeah, guys, let's move it after 2 of the biggest movies of the year.
Somebody got some ego over there. Who makes Jumanji?
The Rock.
Right. It's probably him. He was responsible for that Black Adam debacle. They told him not to do that.
Ain't nobody learned their lesson.
Jumanji.
Why would you put this after? Like, I wouldn't put this anywhere near Dune. Then you gonna put it near Dune and an Avengers movie?
Let me see. Jumanji, Welcome to the Jungle. These
Universal.
are under Sony. You would think Sony would know better.
You would think.
I mean, they keep making them Spider-Man knockoffs.
So shout out to everybody involved.
It's about to redo.
Y'all not about to. It's gonna be on one screen.
Jumanji's be making $1 billion, but not under these circumstances. So
Disney don't play about screens.
Yeah.
And Disney's about to be more aggressive about screens because they're not getting IMAX screens, which I think
they're getting every other screen.
They taking every other premium screen that exists.
Every other screen, the TV screens.
An article came about and was like, since they can't have IMAX and they don't want to move, they letting Dune have their little IMAX screens and they taking everything else.
Yeah.
Dolby, 4XD, Screen X, Super X, XD Large, all of it is gonna be gone.
Every other screen.
So what does Jumanji 3 think is playing in?
Yeah.
What?
No. Because the thing about Dune is that movie's going to be long as crap. So
Dune
it won't
is
even
gonna
be
be
able
long.
to play that many times a day because it'll only be able to play on like 1 or 2 screens per theater.
Well, here's the thing. They're going to say because you can only play it 4 times a day, they're going to want more screens to make up for that.
Yeah.
And then Disney going to be like,
absolutely not.
Absolutely not, because we need the other 18 screens so we can play Avengers 40 times a day.
We are the Bob. We know where everybody lives.
We are the mouse.
So
Disney, the mouse don't play.
Disney is the shakedown king.
It's the freaking Avengers. Yeah. Like, if this was like,
and it's an Avengers movie,
Ant-Man 4,
and they're doing exactly what everybody said. They're bringing back everybody that they wanted from the original. So they're literally this is the fan service of all fan services.
Jumanji is going to play on 2 screens, maybe per theater. And it might even be Jumanji gets the morning and everybody else gets the afternoon.
Yeah.
Dumb decision.
Yeah, that's true.
Stupid decision.
That's true, because adults are gonna want to go see Dune and Avengers, and kids are gonna want to go see Avengers. Even if they saw it the week before, they're gonna want to see it. Again.
I think Dune and Avengers are repeat movies.
Yeah,
people are gonna want to watch multiple times.
Yeah, stupid.
Y'all gonna learn. Y'all gonna learn today.
Yeah.
Y'all gonna learn today.
Good luck. Shout out to everybody involved.
Good luck for real. All right, and speaking of Marvel, we have 2 bits of Marvel news coming up. Wonder Man got renewed for season 2.
Yep.
Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus.
Did not see that coming.
I was not holding my breath
because they had a crisp ending.
It did.
Yeah.
But they said that they had something for the second one, but we know how Disney roll with these TV shows.
Listen.
They be like, congratulations, you got it. We're moving on now.
Whatever Destiny Curtain wants, give it to him.
Absolutely.
Literally.
We are in the destined era.
Yeah.
Right now.
Give him the next Avengers movie. They almost gave him the Avengers movie.
He had it.
Yeah, he did.
Until Homeboy messed everything up.
Yeah. So
not speaking of Homeboy, but you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So yeah, he was gonna do an Avengers movie.
He was.
I actually think I wonder if he's like blessing in disguise because the Spider-Man movie about to be doing. But I mean, we swimming in cash.
First movie trailer to ever hit 1 billion views.
First. Listen, get that man whatever he wants.
Yeah.
So we are getting Wonder Man season 2. We have no idea when it's coming out. Somebody made a joke like, can't wait to see it in 4 years.
Don't care. If I'm alive, I'll be waiting.
Right. Also, don't take 4 years. Like, right. let's not play.
Don't.
I mean, we know Yahya booked and busy. Hey, Ben Kingsley.
I mean, maybe he has to like wait to see what the state of the MC, like the world, the inside of the world, will look like.
Yeah, before he makes the next move.
Yeah. Even though Wonder Man was kind of isolated, but I mean, it kind of mattered.
They said, I think the other guy's Andrew Guest. Mm-hmm. They said that they still wanted Wonder Man to exist. Like, they don't want to turn into your typical superhero.
That's fine.
So they still want Simon to be like Simon. They don't want Simon to turn into like Iron Man or whatever. So
I wonder if he has to like wait to see like, okay, after the Avengers movie, this is what the world will look like.
I do agree with that. Like, because you still have to make it in the same world, even if it's isolated in its own pocket. Like, it still gotta.
Because like Daredevil, I think takes place before Spider-Man. Spider-Man takes place right after this season.
So you still gotta line up, even if they don't cross over. So that was very unexpected, exciting news on a random like Monday. I think it came out like Monday.
Yeah.
And also we got some Marvel news for The Punisher. His special presentation will officially be called The Punisher: One Last Kill. It is coming out May 12th, which I think is the day after the season finale of Daredevil.
Yes.
They're very close together. People think that means they're tied.
They may be, because he's not going to be in it.
Right. He's not going to be it, but he is going to be in Spider-Man, which comes out like 2 months later.
Right.
So very interesting. And I don't know where this falls on the timeline of like Marvel.
Okay.
Stuff. So the log line is, as Frank Castle searches for meaning beyond revenge, an unexpected force pulls him back into the fight. Very basic, very generic, very much not telling us much.
Yeah.
So shout out to him.
Very Punisher.
Very Punisher. And then last but not least, Diablo Cody currently writing Jennifer's. Oh.
Yeah.
You added this.
I added this.
I was like, I don't remember this being here before.
I can do this one if you
Jennifer's
want.
Body 2, which I know of.
Yeah.
I know of the original, but I have not seen it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Diablo Cody is writing Jennifer's Body 2. She announced that on the Bloody Disgusting podcast.
Okay.
They haven't reached out to any actors yet to return. But the first film, Jennifer's Body, came out in 2009. It was a horror comedy that starred Megan Fox and Amanda Seyfried. Essentially what it was about, Megan Fox was abducted by a boy band who were also like demonic cult members.
Okay.
They performed a ritual on her because they were trying to put a demon in her that would give them like everlasting wealth and riches and fame. But they messed up the spell. The spell required the use of a virgin. She wasn't a virgin. Instead of turning her into the demon that they wanted, they turned into a succubus, and she could only survive by eating people.
Oh, how did it end?
Her and Amanda Seyfried were best friends. Jennifer and Needy. So in order to like stop her, she had to kill her. So she ends up killing her, but through killing her, Needy ends up getting arrested and going to jail for murder because she killed her and nobody knew that she was a succubus. Okay. But Needy, when she killed her, she gained her powers. Instead of just being a succubus, she just became like super strong and could fly or something. So she breaks out of prison and she goes to hunt the band down and kill them for doing that to her best friend. And that's how the movie ends, but she still has powers.
Interesting premise.
So she said she's going to make a sequel to this. This movie came out 1 billion years ago. She said thematically the whole movie is a response to the rediscovery of the first film. It honors the first film. It also sort of makes fun of the first film. So I think it's going to take a meta angle because it's been so long. Maybe they're going to do like a whole, like, you remember that Jennifer's Body thing that took place? Right. So maybe they'll do something like that.
That sounds interesting.
Or they'll run into like, maybe somebody will try to redo the ritual because they heard it happened and they botched it before.
And they're trying to do it again. Okay. I like that idea.
Excited to see that. I thought Jennifer's Body was fun. It was a campy horror comedy. So,
it's crazy. I know about it. I've never seen it.
Diablo Cody previously wrote United States of Terror, which was a series with why am I drawing a blank on her name? Toni Collette. It's when she had multiple personalities.
Yes. Okay.
Juno, which we know Juno.
Okay.
Young Adult, which starred Charlize Theron, and Forbidden Fruits, which just came out yesterday.
Yes, I've been hearing about that because it did come out this week.
Which is basically The Craft meets Mean Girls. It's about a cult of girls who are popular, but they are also witches who run a underground coven, like under the mall, in the basement of the mall that they work at,
like Fight Club.
Yeah, and it stars Alexandra Shipp and Gabrielle Union too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I might take a look at that when it comes on streaming. I didn't get a chance to look at that.
Very interesting job of not promoting that.
They did. Yeah.
Goodness gracious.
And that is all we have for the Bunch Crunch.
Woo!
So we are going to take a short break and come back for our review of They Will Kill You.
Pew, pew, pew. There's a gun in this.
Yes, there is.
This week we watched They Will Kill You, which was released March 27, 2026. The writer and director of this is Kirill Sokolov.
Sokolov.
Sure. We're going to go with that. Okay. Casting characters of They Will Kill You include Zazie Beetz, who plays Asia, Mihaela, who plays Maria, Peterson Joseph plays a guy named Ray. Tom Felton, aka Draco, plays Kevin. Heather Graham plays Sharon. She was in our trivia earlier, if you did not catch that. Patricia Arquette plays Lily, and that's pretty much it.
That's pretty much it.
I'm gonna stop there. There's somebody else who does something, but I will mention that as we go along.
Okay.
Runtime is 1 hour and 34 minutes, so this was short, sweet, and to the darn point.
Yeah.
I mean, it actually could have been like 10 minutes long.
It kicked off pretty quickly.
It did, which we appreciate.
Yeah.
Budget of $20 million. Opening day box office is $2.25 million, and it's estimated to do $5 million opening weekend. It ain't good.
No.
We ain't gonna sugarcoat that. This is pretty bad for opening weekend, but you know what was my favorite saying?
The movie got made.
Who cares? The movie got made.
It's true.
Thank you, Zack Snyder, for that, because I'm using that all year, apparently. Cinema score of a B-, though, which is pretty good for a horror movie of this nature.
Yeah. We'll get into it.
Yeah. I was trying to come up with something, but we got a whole review coming up. But B- is good for a horror movie.
Yeah.
Pretty good. Rotten Tomatoes, critics gave it a 67 and audience have it at a 79. All right. So, Jay, without spoiling, give us the plots of They Will Kill You.
The plot of They Will Kill You is Zazie Beetz plays a new hire.
Yes.
To a hotel in
the Virgil.
The Virgil, a luxury hotel in New York.
Yes.
And unknown to her, she has been chosen as the sacrifice because this hotel is actually run by a devil cult who want to sacrifice her to the devil.
Yes.
For reasons unknown to her as well.
Right.
And chaos, shenanigans, bloody, nasty shenanigans.
Hijinks. Shenanigans.
Some of the wildest hijinks shenanigans you may have ever seen on screen.
Freaking Sue. Okay, just hot mess. I don't know, call it a hot mess. What's the word for it? Crazy mess express. All right, so let's get into our non-spoiler thoughts. Do you want me to go first, or you want to go first?
I can go first.
Hit it.
Give Zazie Beetz her things.
Yes,
I think she was great in this.
She was really good.
The last thing I think I've seen Zazie Beetz in myself was in Deadpool.
Nope.
Have fun, don't die.
Yes.
She was.
Oh my God! Wow. You forgot. See,
there was so much that took place in that movie. Our
critique of that movie is that she wasn't in it enough.
They had her looking crazy in that movie.
She was looking so homeless. Sorry, so homeless people that might listen to this podcast.
Everybody in that movie looked bad though.
Very bummy.
Everybody was at the bottom of their lives.
Yes.
Zazie Beetz, give her things. She was great in this. This was a nonstop thrill ride. For me, it kicks off strong in the very beginning. The trailer opens up where she's in the hotel and Patricia Arquette is walking her through the hotel.
Right.
And pretty much after that scene ends, they try to sacrifice her. She's pretty much fighting for her life right after that.
They don't even let her get a full night's rest.
Nope, they don't even. Right, exactly.
They're let's get to it.
Pretty much right after that, the movie and the premise start to become very known to the audience. It has a lot of really, really good one-shot action sequences, kind of in the style of John Wick, but this is a lot gorier, a lot bloodier, and a lot more violent.
I would suggest you can eat popcorn, but I wouldn't eat much else.
This is more violent than a John Wick movie.
Agree.
Yeah. And it has lots of blood and gore in it.
Body horror?
Yeah. Body horror is definitely what this is.
Okay, yeah.
Especially when we get to that third act. There are so many hidden surprises in this movie that weren't in the trailer, which I appreciate and I think helped my enjoyment of this film a lot. There were so many things that happened in this movie that I just totally did not expect, but were good and I liked. When things start, they start off strong and it takes a crazy turn that makes it even stronger. A wild, crazy turn. And that also happens very early on in the film as well.
It does.
Which was a crazy surprise, which I loved. It's outlandish in the best ways regarding the action and the gore. It doesn't overstay its welcome. It's very short.
34.
Right at the hour mark, I was like, there's only 30 minutes left. And that's when I know I'm having a good time.
Right.
Because it's not that much time left in the movie.
You did say it.
I thought it was a tight story with a solid conclusion that I really appreciated. It had a good ending.
It did.
And I don't think it needs a sequel.
No. Nope.
This is enough.
Stand alone. Y'all hear me?
But I still like
Stand alone.
And my standouts in this would be Yahya.
Yeah.
I picked standouts who aren't like the main people.
Okay,
in the film.
fair enough.
So my standouts would be Mahalia. I think she was really good in this, and Heather Graham. I did not expect to enjoy so much of Heather Graham's character in this, but she's like. She's not the main henchman. She's the secondary henchman, but she has the wildest things happening in this movie.
She does.
Her stuff is the wildest out of everybody's.
She definitely had to be like in the makeup chair and whatnot.
I'm surprised she took this role.
Good for her though.
It's good though.
Good for her for being like
really good, like
sure guys,
crazy out of the box role for her. The things that they had her do in this movie, I think were wild.
I was reading the script and she was just like, okay, fine. Let's see how it goes. Right. My person's doing happens to what
happens to me? So yeah.
What? Okay. Yeah.
Those are my non-spoiler thoughts.
I will say this movie is a wild ride and I enjoyed it. It's funny sidebar. So last episode I mentioned how the young lady sitting next to us for Ready or Not was very animated. And she quite enjoyed the movie. Y'all, I kid you not, she was sitting 2 chairs down from us in this movie and I was like, that literally never happens. We never, and we didn't I didn't say nothing to her, of course, but she was not as, I think she was just further away.
Yeah, that's what it was.
I think she also enjoyed it.
Heard her.
I heard her once for sure. She talks to the screen again, but shout out to her. She like good movies. She got a good taste in movies. Yeah. But this movie was a wild ride. So anytime she was hooting and hollering, it was justified. I appreciate the trailer for not giving most of the plot away. There are definitely parts of this movie I was like,
what are we doing?
And I think this movie only had one trailer.
Yes, only one trailer.
And it was for good reason. If you are going to watch this movie, I would suggest don't even watch the trailer. Jay gave you a good synopsis of the plot. Just go in with that. You don't need to see the trailer to see what he just said. Yeah. He just told you. So you don't need to maybe be completely blind, but if you get the chance to be completely blind, I think you will enjoy the movie even more than we did. You can tell that the producers behind Welcome to Derry and It also are behind this movie.
Yeah.
Stylistically, gory. I didn't watch Welcome to Derry, so I'm not sure if like the writing is the same. Well,
I showed you the head and pickle jar scene.
Yeah. They took elements from Welcome to Derry and absolutely put it in this movie. I don't know if the guy who wrote and directed this had anything to do with Welcome to Derry, but Andy Muschietti and his wife did.
Yeah.
And you could tell. And I mean that in a positive way. Yes. Not a negative way, but my warning with the popcorn, you might want to just limit yourself to that. Zazie Beetz was great. There's a lot of comparison between this and Ready or Not 2 because that just came out last weekend. I will say there are elements of the story that are like Ready or Not.
Like the cult part
and maybe some small other parts. But Zazie's character is more like a Beatrix Kiddo.
Yes. And she's like a Kill Bill movie.
She is not like a Grace, whatever Grace's last name is.
No, she's not running screaming.
Yeah. Grace is more like the Grace from that Resident Evil video game people keep playing clips of.
Grace is running and screaming away. Zazie Beetz is running and screaming at them.
Towards. Okay? Mama on a mission. Okay? And
she has no fear.
We will get into what that mission is. But yeah, she is faith, no fear, Bob. Yeah. That's exactly what she is. So I get the comparison of the movies, but she more like a Beatrix Kiddo.
Yeah.
And she definitely Zazie was in her Beatrix Kiddo era for sure with this.
Yeah.
It gets a little goofy, but it's an entertaining goofy. Like, and goofy is usually used in a bad way, so I'll use Jay's term, outlandish.
Campy, maybe?
Maybe it's campy, outlandish, far out there.
Yeah.
Like, there's one scene where I'm like, this is not what I think is about to happen. And then it happens.
And it's crazy because the thing about the trailers is the action is the second craziest thing that takes place in this movie.
Right. And they do show a lot of the action sequences of this movie into the trailer. But what they don't show was some of the best parts about the trailer. And there's parts of the action sequence in the trailer, like the music that's actually behind it in the movie, that's not in the trailer.
Right.
So when we get to see that action sequence in the movie with the music, it amplifies it.
Yeah.
So good job to whoever decided this is the one trailer y'all get and that's all y'all get.
Yeah.
Very good. And then I will say it's gross and funny, but I'm saying gross and funny, but double what you think is gross.
Ooh.
And that's what this movie is.
Yeah.
It's more than you would expect. And I don't say that to deter anybody, but it was just so outlandish of like, who thought of this?
It was worse than Boy Kills World. It had more blood and gore than Boy Kills World.
It definitely did. Now, if that's right up your alley, this movie for you.
Yeah.
Okay? If you a little squeamish, I don't know how you going to handle it. You should try.
Yeah.
Because it is an entertainment. It is a fun movie. So just go like an empty stomach. Have some water.
Yeah.
You'll be okay. But yeah, I think I'll save everything else for non-spoilers. So those are my non-spoiler thoughts for this.
All right. So those are our non-spoiler thoughts. We are about to roll into our spoiler section in 3, 2, 1. And as we usually do, we're going to begin with the characters.
So Zazie Beetz plays a character called Asia Reeves. Mm-hmm. Now, we open the movie not how I expected. We do not open with her going to the hotel first. Mm-hmm. We get a little backstory. Zazie Beetz plays older Asia and younger Asia in this movie. So we start at the movie in the past. Her and her sister are trying to get away from their father who beats them. I will say I will say that I like the father was not African American.
Okay.
Sorry. So Zazie Beetz is obviously mixed in this movie. Her dad is coming to get them because they have run away.
Right.
And she's telling her little sister, I don't know how old her little sister is, but she's quite younger, you can tell. And she's like, I'm not going to let him get us. I'm not going to let anything happen. But he shows up anyway. And she ends up shooting him as they are trying to escape because she like, we're not going back. Well, unfortunately, she shoots him, but she don't kill him.
Yeah, unfortunately.
So to sum it up kind of real nicely at the beginning of the movie, the younger sister ends up having to go back with the father because Zazie Beetz runs away
because
she's like, right? Because she's like, I done messed up. I almost tried to kill him. She ends up getting caught, and she goes to prison for a decade.
Yeah.
So when we get to the part of the movie where she's at the hotel, and the movie jumps, it's been 10 years, and she's now acting as a maid to try to get a job at this hotel. So immediately she already is suspicious. Like her character Asia is suspicious. It's a lot of locks on the doors. It's very eerie. There are guests there. One of Heather Graham is the first guest she kind of talks to. Well, Patricia Arquette is her new boss.
Yeah, she runs the hotel, I guess.
She runs the Virgil Hotel. But Heather Graham is a guest, and she like gives Zazie Beetz she gives Asia her coat, and Asia's like, I didn't need this. But anyway, so she's already got a heightened sense of awareness. And there's something weird, and I won't explain everything. I think I don't know. It's hard to explain as we go. She can tell there's something sketchy. She can tell there's something sketchy, and there's something I picked up on is when Patricia Arquette checks her ID. She's like, oh, you sound different on the phone. And I was like, something suspicious.
I thought there was a racial component because we noticed that the trailer, most of the housemaids were
black. Right? And we was like, is this a situation where like they got like slaves?
The cult members are all white and all the housemaids are black.
Right. And once we get into the movie, like there are a couple of housemaids that are not black, but they're majority black.
Oh, and Patricia Arquette talks about how gentrification saved the neighborhood.
Yeah. So she's giving her background on like the hotel. And it used to be in the area that was really bad with bad people, and she's like, then gentrification happened. I'm like, oh, this is like a racist cult.
Black people got red out of town,
right? And then it was all free and clear. Right. So Asia's already suspicious, but what I like about this movie is she quickly like kicks it into gear.
Yeah.
She's not helpless. I mean, she got a couple parts of the movie where she kind of get beat up. She's not like Superman, but she's also very capable. And she's obviously used her 10 years in prison to help her out. So I just like how Zazie Beetz basically was her own version of Beatrix Kiddo in this. And I'll leave it at that.
Yeah, I liked Zazie Beetz' character because things suspicious were happening and she was reasonably suspicious. I like the fact that I don't want to get into spoilers.
I mean, we didn't spoil it, right? So you got to drip feed it.
Yeah, I don't want to get too deep into spoilers, but she had like agency in it. She didn't do a lot of running away. She ran at them. And her fight sequences were crazy.
Love the fight choreo in this.
So much fight choreo in this. The very first fight sequence they have in her hotel room, which is shown in the trailer, that is essentially like a one shot. in the movie. And she's like fighting with like knives and a gun and a live wire.
She came prepared.
She bites a live wire and shocks Heather Graham across the room because Heather Graham's trying to like drag her body.
That is our first like she's capable moment of the movie. I loved it.
I love that. So she did really good in this.
She was very good.
Yeah.
All right. Next up, we have Mahala, who plays Maria, but Maria's last name is also Reeves.
Yes.
So we learn. I feel like early enough on.
Right after the fight.
After the first fight?
After she escapes the fight in her room.
Okay.
We learn she runs into Mahalia.
Right. Because the guy Do
we want to talk about him yet?
Oh,
there is another person that works there. There's a black guy who works there. I think he just does maintenance.
He is like the maintenance man.
He's the maintenance man of the hotel.
Yeah.
Now, when Zazie Beetz is being taken to her hotel room by Patricia Arquette, he's also in the room. He surprises them. Patricia Arquette is like, why are you here? You're not supposed to be here. Mm-hmm. But he leaves and he writes a message on the mirror, but Zazie Beetz doesn't notice it.
Right.
That says they will kill you. So he was trying to warn her, which she's also in the trailer.
And us as the audience don't know that he has done that yet. So I thought it was a ghost that wrote it on her mirror.
That's what you thought.
I thought a ghost wrote it, and I was like, oh, we about to get into some real mystical stuff.
Interesting.
Here.
Okay.
Yeah. But we later find out that he is the one who wrote it. He ends up helping Zazie Beetz to get to a different room as she's trying to run away from the cult. Mm-hmm. And we run into a room with Mahalia. Mm-hmm. And this is where we learn that Mahalia is the sister from the earlier in the movie, the young sister who had to go live with the dad.
Now, how did he know that she was looking for Mahalia? And to keep Mahalia locked in that room?
Oh, that's a good question. I don't know.
Yeah.
Because when we first meet Mahalia, she's a maid for the hotel at this point. Mm-hmm. At some point, she was working, she got away from the dad, ends up working as a maid. She's got a crap job, and goes to Virgil to find another job, gets roped up into all these people, and Zazie Beetz comes. This is kind of like the big reveal of the movie. Zazie Beetz is coming to get her sister.
Yes.
Because she has found out while she's in jail that her sister's roped. She doesn't know that they're a cult. She just knows that she's not in a good place.
So Zazie Beetz hired a private investigator to track down her sister.
Right.
And he tells her, I found her sister. She works at the Virgil, but everybody who works at the Virgil ends up disappearing.
Right.
So
anybody
I think
new
she's in
goes
trouble.
There. Right. So Zazie Beetz, when she finally's done her time, goes to the Virgil posing as a maid to actually go get her sister, Maria.
And that adds up in the trailer why she already has all the weapons.
Right, because she was
ready to chop people up.
She was coming to kill people to get her sister because the private investigator go, like, this ain't a good place.
Yeah.
So she don't just knock on the door. She like, well, I'm going to infiltrate and get my sister out. Her sister is like, I know this is a cult. Mm-hmm. And I know what they are doing here. Like, but this is like my home now, essentially, like, because the maids live there.
Yeah.
I'm not leaving. And Zazie Beetz is like, yes, you are. Now, the guy who's helping them, Jay, poses a good question. I do not know how, maybe he put 2 and 2 together. I'm not sure how he knew that Asia was there looking for Maria.
Yeah, that's weird.
Because Asia shows up with, like, a maid uniform on, like, I'm here for the job or whatever. I'm not sure. Maybe he just put 2 and 2 together.
Maybe the PI got in touch with them. They didn't
address that. You're right. And I didn't even think about that until now. But Mahala does a good job of playing that. It's kind of like a contrast to, it's different from Ready or Not too.
Yeah, because they don't hate each other.
They don't hate each other. Maria does have a issue with Asia though, because Asia did run off, right? And their father was abusive. Maria was like, you left me with the abusive dad, and yes, he was still beating me.
Yeah.
So, Asia's like, she feels terrible about it, but she's here to get her. But Maria just can't leave, right? Like, once you in a cult and you working for the cult, you can't, it's like the mob, right? Once you work for the mob, you can't just leave the mob.
That's true.
So there is a little back and forth between that. I like that the movie didn't drag that out as much as it did.
Yeah.
It could have done the whole back and forth thing for the whole movie. And we get a little, because they ain't seen each other in 10 years, right?
Right.
So there's a little bit of I missed you. I'm sorry for what I did, but it don't take over the movie. And I like the dynamic between Asia and Maria. Yeah, I was actually okay with that. I was okay with that.
I guess we can talk about all the cult members together.
Yes, go ahead.
So Tom Felton, Heather Graham, and Patterson Joseph play the cult members. I'll talk about Patricia Arquette separately.
Fair.
They play the 3 cult henchmen. They were fun. They're not really deep characters. We don't get a lot of backstory on them, but we do know that they are members of this cult who have been here for quite some time.
Long time.
Do we want to get into the twist yet?
Sure.
Okay, so the twist.
Get to it.
The twist of this movie.
Other twist besides Asia and Maria being sisters.
But besides Asia and Maria being sisters, the cult, they worship the devil.
Literal devil.
And they've made a deal with the devil that if they provide a sacrifice every month, I think.
Something like that.
They are granted immortality. And they have been doing this for over 100 years.
Correct.
Because they are immortal. And in the first fight sequence with Zazie Beetz where they're trying to kill her in a hotel room, she kills all of them. Yeah. She chops their heads off, stabs them to death, cuts their lims off. She kills them. I mean,
they in pieces.
Shoots them with a shotgun across the room. She kills them. She kills Heather Graham. She kills Tom Felton. She kills everybody.
Yep.
But when she runs out to the hallway to face Patricia Arquette, they all put their parts back together
and just walk
back out into the hallway to follow her because they're immortal. And we watch them, their little ligaments and muscles and tendons form back together and reattach back to themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the twist is that she is fighting superhuman, immortal
cult demon
people.
Shirt worshippers.
Yeah.
So the first part, and I guess actually at this part, we don't even know that she's there for her sister yet. So this was technically the first twist.
Yeah.
Is that because Patricia Arquette is like, who are you? Where did you come from?
Why did you come so prepared to kill us?
Right. And you're right. Actually, we find this all at the same time. She says, I'm here for my sister. So that's when we find out she's here for her sister. And then immediately after that, Patricia Arquette's like, come on out, everybody. And then one by one are the people she just killed. Walk up out of the room they was just fighting in.
And not even just them. Everybody in this hotel is immortal. Everybody in this hotel is part of the cult. Even all the maids. So she stabs a maid and kills her. And the maid, and Patricia Arquette just tells the maid, when you resurrect, just make sure you clean up the blood.
Right. And another thing, Patterson Joseph plays Ray. The same maintenance guy who ends up helping Asia and Maria is also Patricia Arquette's character's wife.
Yes.
I mean, husband.
Yes.
So, but he's been in on it the whole time. And the only reason why he's helping is because he's tired.
Yes, he's just tired of killing people.
He's tired of being in a cult, worshiping the devil,
because according to Patricia Arquette, when they first started this, the town was really bad.
With the Negroes.
With the Negroes. So they were only killing the bad people. Yeah. But then over time, Patterson Joseph's character, Ray, was basically like, over time, we just started killing just regular people.
Yeah, anybody
who needed a place to stay.
Right. For a sacrifice.
Or the very people that she said she would take in to give them a home and a family, they were sacrificing them.
Right. In 100 years, he done.
He was done.
I'm tired. So he's throughout the movie, he's trying to help Asia get to Maria, help them escape or whatnot. But the rest of the time, we have immortal people that Asia's trying to repeatedly kill.
And she is repeatedly killing them.
Keep coming back. Okay.
And their parts grow back. So she fights Heather Graham several times, but she blows Heather Graham's head off with a shotgun. And Heather Graham is a headless body chasing her around the tunnels.
So the scene, that was, so in the scene in the trailer, Heather Graham is crawling around through the tunnel with her head on. Now there's another scene not too long after that where she's crawling around with no head.
Yeah.
But it's like pieces of like muscle
hanging
from her neck. It's disgusting.
It's nasty.
It's I had to turn away.
You can see the spinal cord.
Yeah, I think it's like her spinal cord or something. So she's still alive because she's immortal, right? So they can still move. And then like one of the eyeballs come out, and then through a segment of the movie, her eyeball has like a life of its own.
So it's like T. Oculus from
Alien Earth. The eyeball was trying to track down Ray and Asia as they're moving through the hotel, and it's like rolling around and bouncing to get like a literal eyeball.
Yeah,
with his part still on it that attaches to the rest of your head,
so that the eye can tell the body where
they are.
Heather Graham's headless body. So Heather Graham's headless body uses sign language to tell Tom Felton where they are.
with the neck piece still attached
With the
and
neck
flapping
piece
around.
still attached
And Tom Felton's
around.
character just thinks it's normal
because they've been doing this for 100 years,
right.
And I guess they don't get killed in this way.
I guess not.
Yeah.
I guess not, because Asia's asking Ray, like, how do I need to kill them? He's like, you can't.
He said even if it's a piece of skin, the entire body will grow back.
Yes. So
over time.
they are literally like, you can't set them on fire. You can't blow them up. Like, they will literally, if it can't reattach, it regrows.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Disgusting.
Yeah.
And the movie shows us some regrowing and reattaching.
We also get to see Heather Graham's tiny shrunken head regrow.
Nasty.
Like one of the things from from Beetlejuice.
Yeah, with no hair too. Like
Yeah,
she had to grow the hair back and everything.
Yeah.
So that whole part of the movie, so glad they left that out of the trailer.
Yeah, that was a complete surprise. I was surprised when she killed them all because I was like, wow.
Why'd y'all waste these people?
She chopped off Tom Felton's head from the very beginning.
First
He
thing
was
she
gone.
did.
And I was like, well, he's done. She killed the rest of them. I'm like, wow, all the stars are dead. What is she going to do the rest of this movie? But they get resurrected.
Yeah,
So,
like 5 minutes later, you're just like, no, what movie is
they
this?
literally just get up.
What movie did I just walk into?
Insanity. The last person we can talk about is Patricia Arquette. She's the house mother.
Basically.
Her motivations are interesting. So basically, we get through exposition towards the end that basically her and Ray, because they were in an interracial relationship, they were alone and they were like outcasted and people didn't like treat them well.
Accept them.
So the only place that they could come for a family and for acceptance was the Virgil, and that's how they ended up getting caught up in the demon cult of it all. And she worked her way up.
Yeah, she used to be a maid.
To owning the Virgil. Because there's a rule where, like, you know, if there's an opening, they won't sacrifice you. They'll give you the option to join.
Right.
And that's how Mahala got tied into it. I liked Patricia Arquette's character in this. Totally crazy.
She was like almost like her character from Severance.
She
except
was.
She was a devil cult.
And she had the same cadence.
She did. She could have said Mark, and I'd be like, the same lady.
Mark.
It's the same lady. But she does great in this because she's very much about like kill
Business.
her. I don't care about this being your sister. Actually, now that I know it's your sister, I'm using her as bait.
Yeah.
So Patricia Arquette was great in this. No notes.
No
Perfect.
notes. Very much about business. I loved her in this.
And she also did something. We'll get to it in the end. I was like, oh, I almost didn't see that coming. Like, I was like, oh, she's not gone. Oh, she is going to.
Yeah.
Okay. So shout out to Patricia Arquette. She was very good in this.
Let's get into our likes and dislikes.
Okay, I think I said most of them. I like the way this movie was shot. So it's got like some slow motion in it. It's got some shaky cam, like where we are looking at the character running around.
Yes, that's the dolly shot. Where,
the dolly
it's
shot.
Like following them running down the hallway.
Yes. That was good. There's a particular scene with a fire axe that was really well shot. I like the mic drops in this. There weren't like perfectly placed, but because the music was so good, I feel like it worked anyway.
Yeah.
So I like that. All the casting was great. I did like this ending very much so. It got real crazy, but they tied it all up in the end. And I don't really have any dislikes. Honestly.
Yeah, I don't have any dislikes. I like the set. I think the Virgil was set up very nice. It had like these different floors and different rooms throughout the hotel. We didn't really see how many floors it was, but there were like at least
pretty tall building.
It was pretty tall. I like the atmosphere because it starts off kind of like spooky. The maids are kind of like just looking at her while she's there, but nobody's like speaking to her. Some of the maids, there's like a room where like the maids are like celebrating something, but Arquette won't tell her what it is because they're celebrating like the fact that they're about to sacrifice her.
Exactly.
I liked how they had like the tunnel set up, like her room was staged.
Yes,
it wasn't a real hotel room. Like the fridge wasn't real.
It was a door.
The fridge was a door to the wall because they
could sneak in and kill her.
Sneak in and capture her.
Capture. Yeah.
So I like that, and like you said, I like the way it was shot. They do some scenes where it's shot like a flat image, and we're watching her run down the hall.
Yeah.
Like it's a stage.
Yes, I did like that.
And they do that with the tunnel. They do that with the hallway chase, the tunnel chase, and they do that I think with with them climbing up the ladders for one.
Yes,
scene.
So. It almost looks like you're zoomed out and watching like a stage. at Broadway or something.
And again, my number one was the action and the fight sequences. The fight choreo on this was amazing.
Really good.
And she's doing
butt.
She's hand to hand. She's parrying.
She did parry.
She's parrying quite
with
a lot.
Axe. That's on fire. I was like, on girl.
She's parrying. She's throwing stuff. She's shooting. She's shooting. Mm-hmm. She used all her arsenal of weapons, but she did pick up weapons throughout. The fire axe, I think, was impromptu.
It was. Because some alcohol spilled.
Yeah. And I like the fact that she also got beat up. So it wasn't just her plowing through people. She was fighting strategically. And when she was fighting somebody that was bigger than her, she had to fight differently.
Right.
Or use help. So I like that. I think they did a very good job with the action sequences in this. I would like to see more of this and other stuff.
Correct. Mm-hmm. Correct. I mean, she could be a certified action star. Yeah. Patricia Arquette actually calls her an Avenger. She does. In this. After she reveals how capable she is, because she basically knows Kung Fu. And she kills all the cult members. So Patricia Arquette calls her an Avenger. She's like, what are you, an Avenger or something? And the last thing I'll do is the practical effects of all the gore. Oh. The gore was crazy. It made me turn away a couple times and wince. But man, that's some good effects. They did. It was good because it looked real. That's why it made score me, to the makeup department. Excellent. Y'all did pretty good. All right, so let's get into the ending. So we are at a point where the sisters have met up. They're trying to escape. Mm-hmm. The cult has met up with them. They've alerted the entire hotel. The hotel was looking for them, including the maids. They found them in it looks like an elevator shaft. Mm-hmm. There's a point in the movie where you think Asia's about to die because they can't kill her before they sacrifice her. Yes. She was going to jump off the elevator shaft and kill herself. She ends up slipping and falling. But one of the cult members who was in the elevator shaft catches her. Yeah. So they go down to the lair where the sacrifice happens. And me and Jay think it's about to be a stunt cast. Yeah. There's going to be some big star that's going to play the devil. Like a Mephisto or somebody. Right. Mm-hmm. It's a pig head. It is a pig. A large pig head. And then behind the pig head is a window to hell. I'm just going to say. Yeah, basically. It's got a pentagram on it. Right. And it's red. And something very ghoulish and skinny and creepy is goofy back there. It looked real cartoonish. Crawls out of it, and the shadow of it goes into the pig head. Mm-hmm. And the unexpected happens. Jay was like, that ain't about to happen. Jay was like, they're not going to make this pig head is not about to talk, right? The devil goes into the pig head and he wake up like, hey, everybody. And it's a talking pig, like the Sorting Hat. Yeah. That's what it looks like. Talks. The pig head. It's a talking pig head. And the pig head ain't cleanly cut. It's got some sort of tentacles and at the bottom on the neck. Stuff. Yeah. And this ain't no taking care of pig. This pig look like he been through a lot. Yeah. And he has the names of everybody on his head. So throughout the movie, they say either you're on the list or you get wiped off the list. The list is on his head. Yeah. So let's explain the Mahalia twist. Okay. So the Mahalia twist is Zazie Beetz wants to take her sister out of there, and her sister is Maria is I don't want to leave. Mm-hmm. And she can't figure out why her sister doesn't want to leave. But eventually, Patricia Arquette reveals that the reason your sister can't leave is because she has to kill. You have to be her sacrifice. Right. We were expecting a random maid, but you decided to take the random maid's place. So now she has to kill you. Right. Because if she does not kill you, she will die. Exactly. So it's either you go or I gotta go. Right. So Maria makes the sacrifice and kills herself. So that take that back. So Maria fakes it first. She's like, okay, well, I'm going to kill my sister. And the pig head is like, okay, you can write your name on my head. She writes something, right? And then she kills herself. Mm-hmm. And everybody's like, oh, that's weird. And of course, Maria or Asia's kind of like, girl, why you do that? Right. Turns out that Maria writes Asia's name on the pig head so that she basically sacrifices herself so her sister can live. Mm-hmm. And Asia's like, I ain't down for that. So now Asia is also immortal and invincible. Right. So she I'm taking all of y'all out. Which is the worst thing that they could have done was make her immortal. But she smartens up because she knows she can't kill these immortal people. So she pins them basically up around this cellar to where they're alive, but they can't move. Even if they die and come back, they still stuck in their position. Yeah. So we get to a point of the fight where she only has Patricia Arquette left. And Patricia Arquette is like, Satan, help me. Right. Essentially. So Satan telepathic, I don't remember how it goes in the movie. She puts on the pig head. Yeah, she puts the pig head on her head. She becomes Satan. And Satan's like, I got a body now. Let's fight. So it turns into an Avengers fight.
Yeah.
Essentially. They twirling and they snapping. And Satan apparently takes kung fu classes or whatever because he was kicking butt.
We get like a crazy kung fu fight.
Yeah, I mean,
the two of them.
They going in.
Like with flying.
Satan know how to get down when it comes
work.
to he didn't see the Matrix while he's doing whatever he been doing. So they fight. Asia wins. I don't remember how she wins.
She pulls the head off of her.
Yeah. So she like grabs it by the snout, pulls the head off. Oh, and then she sets it on fire.
She throws Patricia Arquette onto a spike.
Who dies at that point. And well, she's actually not dead. She's just sitting there. But then she puts the pig head on fire and burns everything up. Now, before she did that, though, she takes the piece of the skin that had her name on it and cuts it off and puts it in her pocket. So when she burns the pig head, she burns everybody's name. So now everybody's mortal. So the people that she had, the cult members that she had strung up and impaled, they all dying.
Right.
Because now they are mortal. And then all the housemaids and stuff, she's like, I suggest y'all leave.
Because you've lost your mortality. If I kill you, you're dead.
Right. So y'all gonna have to go about y'all regular lives now. Right. Sorry. Like, you're terrible. Get out of here. She ends up taking her sister's body. The private investigator she must have told to meet me out in the morning because he's like, hey girl, you look.
She knew she was gonna get out of there.
Right, you look terrible, but come on. So she puts her sister's body in the back, but she still has the skin with her name on it. And out of the blue, her sister wakes up and her wound gets healed or whatnot from when she sliced her throat. And the dude's kind of like, you were just dead. How did that happen? What happens is Asia actually took the skin that she cut off the pig that had her name and wrote her sister's name on it. And the writing on the pig is how it gives you immortality. And
even though the pig is dead, the skin is still alive.
The skin is still moving around in her hand.
So they're immortal.
They're very, right. I took it as they both, I mean, both their names are on it. She didn't like erase her name. She just wrote over her name. Right. So, I mean, Maria and Asia ain't hard to like change names. Right. So they both of their names are on this wiggling skin of this pig.
Piece of bacon.
Right. And then they roll off into the sunset.
And with their immortal freedom.
Right. Happily ever after. Now, some people thought that she like crumpled it up or something like, no, that skin was moving.
It was pulsing.
Right, and they keep going back to it to tell the audience like this.
Clearly, the skin is not dead.
Because
I asked, I was like, "So isn't it going to shrivel up?" And then the next scene, it was moving.
Yeah, it's like
so no, it's not.
It's like twitching.
Yeah,
skin
because it's magic pig skin.
It's devil skin. Yeah, right, like this otherworldly.
It was on a detached pig head.
Right. It didn't need food or water.
Right.
It was fine. It was fine. So the ending is basically the sisters get to ride off into the sunset with the private investigator, and then everybody in the Virgil died. Well, everybody who didn't leave.
Yeah.
Died, including the crazy cult member she was after.
And Ray, because Patricia Arquette killed Ray.
And Patricia Arquette, that's what I was saying earlier. The devil tells her because they was like, Ray messed up, right?
Right.
So the devil takes Ray off his skin because now he's mortal. And he says, if, Patricia Arquette, like, if you want to stay, you got to kill your husband. Yeah. And she actually does. So Ray don't make it out. But Ray was a cult member for 100 years. So.
He was complicit for a long time before he got sick of it.
He had to go. Yeah, all of them had to go, essentially. So, yeah, none of the bad people make it out. Yeah. And the devil gets burned up, I guess.
Yeah, just the pig head. Just the pig head? I think the devil still exists.
The devil still exists, but not this cult or whatever.
This avatar.
Exist. Yeah, and our sisters are free.
Yes.
Our sisters are free. All right, so did you have a favorite line or scene?
My favorite scene would be the fire axe fight in the...
Yes.
I think it was the dining room.
I call it the dining ballroom scene.
The ballroom scene.
Same.
Because she's fighting in the dark. Yes. And the only light you have is the fire axe that she's using to chop up the cult members who are trying to kill her. Yes. And it's played to the beat of Crazy by Doechii.
It's pretty. I wasn't expecting that.
I was
like, is that a Doechii song?
Yeah, it was great.
In this crazy movie. It was, and she, you see a little bit in the trailer, but she going in. I mean, she whacking and hacking and splitting and kicking it.
The fight scenes lasted a while.
I appreciate that.
And they were crazy. And there's a lot, like there's some wire work and slow motion.
A little bit.
And she was smart. Yes. It was good. It was really good.
It was good. Mine is the same, but I have a runner-up. Is the very first fight scene in the bedroom. Because that fight scene kicks off with, they think she's passed out. Because the first dude tries to come in and use chloroform to like, make her pass out so they can take her to the lair or whatnot. And she kind of wakes up a little bit and they don't realize it. But before she falls out, she grabs the wire from the lamp. And I was like, what's she gonna do with the lamp? Like choke him out or something? She ends up using it to electrocute herself, to electrocute Heather Graham across the room. Mm-hmm. It's perfect. And what's cool about that fight scene, not only is it one take, but there's no music.
Right.
It's all quiet. So we just hear. It was really good.
It was great.
I really liked it. Those 2 fight scenes were definitely the highlight.
And just the surprise of her just killing them all very quickly.
Yes, because I was like, Draco Malfoy's dead already? Why did they hire him to be in this movie? This don't make no sense.
This wasn't stunt casting.
Okay.
Right.
Fine. And then like 10 minutes later, they just walking out. And he actually attaches his head back to his neck.
His head was still like, his eyes were moving before he put it back on.
Yeah, it was
gross.
It was good, but it was definitely gross. All right, did you have any random notes?
Random notes. I thought it was Mahala's sister. I can't remember when I thought it was Mahala's sister once she got to the hotel room and got to sleep. Mm-hmm. But they still hadn't shown her. We knew she was one of the maids. So I was like, well, if she's not important, why don't just like run into her?
Okay, because she was on the poster too.
Yeah, and she was on the poster. So I had a hunch. I didn't know for a fact, but I was like, I bet that's her sister.
Okay.
And that's why. And what I thought was that she wouldn't recognize her because it's been 10 years. But that was an interesting twist.
Okay.
What a way to start. That was the bedroom fight.
With the electrocution.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
Zazie Beetz is an action star. This is gross. That was the Heather Graham head chase in the tunnel.
Y'all, the piece of meat that they had extended from her neck after she blew her head off, nasty. I wanted to see what it was, but I couldn't stare at it much longer. So I was like, what part of the body? Never mind. This is disgusting.
Nasty.
And she like bumping into stuff because she can't see.
The eyeball chases them through the tunnels, and it's literally just an eyeball attached to the muscle that attaches the eyeball to the rest of your head. Mm-hmm. And it's rolling through the tunnels chasing them.
Ew.
It like bungee flings itself
up a elevator shaft.
Up the shaft, and then like up to the next tunnel so they can follow them because they're climbing through the tunnels to get to different floors.
Right.
And then while it's like hanging from the ceiling, spying on them, a spider crawls on it.
And like
it's an eyeball versus spider.
Yeah.
And then it falls, and then she crushes it
with her hand.
Nasty.
It was the eyeball was so extra.
It was so nasty.
I was like, y'all, are we following this eyeball?
It was like goofy and gross at the same time.
And it's just bouncing around like it's a person.
It was a good plot device because they needed to use something like Find Her to track her down.
Yes.
Then I guess the body parts can still communicate with each other.
Yuck.
Which is weird.
Yuck.
It's Teoculus. That was the eyeball chase.
Mm-hmm.
She makes all the noise. She didn't make a lot of noise. But it was realistic, like you said.
Mm-hmm.
Like when she was hiding behind pots and pans, the pot would move.
Right.
Because you can't just. She's not like
it's hard.
She's good, but she's not like a ninja.
Right. She's also not like a pencil.
She reveals herself, which was funny, when she moved a book behind a bookcase so she could listen. They immediately heard the book and immediately pulled the bookcase.
I love that scene because it was so realistic. So her goofy butt is walking through scooting through the tunnels to find, her bearings and where she is. Mm-hmm. And she hears the cult people talking in a room. She's behind the wall. So her dumb butt, I love Zazie Beetz in this movie, by the way. She takes the book and moves it. Mm. And they see the book move. Right. So they immediately just slide the wall back and they just looking at her. And she looking at them like, oops.
Because they used the walls.
Right.
So they knew immediately that she was back there.
I was like, girl, why you touch that book? Why you could just listen.
You could have just listened.
But I liked it because you were like, oh, dope. And they were just like, hey, girl, what are you doing?
The girl next to us in the movie theater was like, well, now, why would you do that?
Right. Justified. That was justified.
Those are all my random notes.
Mine are, dang, she didn't kill him. That's when she shot the dad.
Yeah.
I was like, dang, I wish you would have took that man out. Because he deserved it.
Yeah.
Because the movie opens and she's got like a cut on her eye or something.
Yeah, it's very clear that they're beating them.
Right.
He's beating them.
Terrible. Yeah. Terrible. That idea is fake. So when she showed up to the hotel and Patricia Arquette was like, you sound different. I was like,
you knew it was fake.
I had a hunch that it was. I don't know why, but I was like, no, why would you? Maybe because she had just got out of prison too. I was like, this idea is probably
She said
fake.
I had a cold.
Yeah.
I thought she was trying to say you sounded white on the phone.
Right. Which would have been,
she had already made a bunch of racist comments.
Which would have made sense. Had us thinking that they could walk through walls. So in the movie, when she takes a shower and the steam of the shower reveals they will kill you on the mirror, I thought it was a ghost. And I'm like, okay, we about to take it there. And then she looks through, Asia looks through the vent in her bedroom and sees eyeballs.
Yes. Yes.
And I was like, oh, there's some the demon is like stalking her through the wall.
But you could tell it was a non-human face. So I was like, is this a monster?
Something like it's weird.
Yeah.
And then the thing that's looking at her through the vent comes through the refrigerator. Yeah. And I was like, how does this thing move through walls? It's a ghost. Yeah. And we see it with a hood and a cloak on, and it's got a messed up face. Y'all, it was a trap door. Yeah. Essentially. They cut a hole in the wall and put it behind the refrigerator so they could sneak in and out of the room as needed. Fridge. Yeah. He was a human with a stupid pig mask on. I was like, okay, good. That was good.
And when she tried to escape to a different hotel room, they didn't have that set up.
Right.
Because that
was a regular room.
That room is the kill room.
Exactly.
That's where they lure everybody. That's the victim room. Right.
Right.
Every other room was real.
And turned out that They Will Kill You came from Ray.
Right.
He was like, you ain't see the sign. He didn't see the writing on the thing, but the steam had run down by the time she finished her shower. Yeah. So she didn't even get to see the message. There was no ghost. Well, there was an actual Satan, but there was no like ghost writing anything on the wall, and they couldn't move through walls. And then she's an Avenger. That
was funny.
It was funny because there was a literally Avengers type.
They proved it
at the end. She actually was an Avenger.
Yeah,
I'm gonna get West Coast Avenger. East Coast Avenger because she was in New York. Sign her up. She's lucky.
Make her a Thunderbolt.
Make her. She free. She available.
Right.
She needs the job. So that is it for our random notes. Let's get into our ratings. So out of 5 Nicole Kidmans, how many are you giving They Will Kill You?
I'm giving this 5.
I like it.
I have no notes. I have nothing that I would fix and nothing I would change. Even the gross moments, I would keep them the same because it added to the effect.
I agree.
The action sequences were perfect. Zazie Beetz. It was short.
It was
the characters didn't have to be like super deep because it was a very short movie and it's about her on a mission.
Right.
It's a ploy that you think that she is unsuspecting. The cult has a trick and she got a trick for them too.
Right.
So I like that.
She had a bag of tricks.
That was great. That was an excellent twist. The fact that she wasn't there because she needed a job. She was there because she knew that she was going to have to kill somebody on the way out of here.
Right. And she didn't realize it was a cult that she was going to have to take out.
The twist was that they were immortal.
Right.
She was fully ready to chop them up.
I mean, she had a gun, a machete. I mean, she was clanked up.
She killed him very brutally.
She did.
So, for somebody who did not know that they were immortal, she was massacred.
She was ready to take quadruple murder charge.
I thought it was funny. It was realistic in the moments of realism.
Right.
Like when she was hiding and being chased and stuff like that. She wasn't invincible. I think it was great. So, it's 5 Nicole Kidmans for me.
I'm also going to give it a 5. I don't have any complaints about this. It was better than I expected.
I needed this last week. I needed this in Ready or Not.
This is what I wanted Ready or Not 2 to be. And what the advantage is that smaller cast, focused characters, much simpler plot.
Much simpler plot.
Like, even if they added a few twists, the twists didn't make the movie complicated.
Difficulties are so simple.
We didn't have rules about like you got to kill somebody on the third Wednesday at 5:00 a.m. or else you got to spill all your blood or else Zeus's son gonna come down and get you and take you to Olympus and then Hades gonna come get you and bring you back down to Earth. Like it wasn't all of that. It was just like they had to sacrifice somebody every month. They took somebody off the street, and it just so happened to be the person that they took off the street was an assassin coming to get her sister who worked there. Done.
They'll pick the wrong one.
That's it. Oh, and we can't die.
Yeah.
Done.
Great.
I think this might probably be one of my favorite movies this year. I know it's only March. You know, we got a lot of movies left, but this is high on my list of movies we've seen so far.
I will absolutely get this on physical.
Same.
When this comes out. 100%.
I agree. So unfortunately it's not doing well at the box office, but you know what?
You're going to get at least $20 more out of me.
Oh, right.
So
as Zack Snyder would say, at least the movie who cares?
Right.
The movie got made. The movie got made. All right. Do we have anything else we want to talk about for They Will Kill You?
I think that's it.
Go see it. That's what I'm saying.
Support this. This is really good. And a lot of people said that they were disappointed by Ready or Not 2. So I think you'll find your satisfaction in this one.
Agree.
Yeah, absolutely.
If you need your feel of female
like femme fatale action.
Yeah. This is it. This is it. Just, be careful what you eat. Don't eat pizza.
I need this action choreographer in other stuff.
Yeah, I would see more things from this director as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
I still ain't watching Welcome to Derry, but I appreciate y'all adding them little elements in here for those who didn't.
This wasn't a straight horror. Nothing was scary in this. So
no. Yeah. Once I realized the dude was not a ghost, I was like, oh, I'm fine. Yeah. We're good. All right, that is it for our review for They Will Kill You. What are we watching next week?
The drama.
I have not been spoiled yet. I've heard and seen that it has gotten spoiled somewhere about what the twist is, but it's not reaching me, and I'm good. So we will find out what the actual drama is. Also, I will be bringing the sidebar review for Paradise.
Nice.
Child.
I have not watched Paradise, but every time I open Threads, somebody says Paradise has blew their eyebrows off.
Listen, okay? The micro shading is gone off my face. I got to put my filter back on, but me and Mom watching it on Monday. So we don't get, like, they release it at midnight. I obviously ain't going to be able to watch it then.
Confirmed season 3. Based on your theory from the last recap, was your theory true? Is it time travel related?
We don't know yet. We still don't know.
You still don't know yet?
We don't.
They're really holding that to the end.
We don't. There is something time related.
Okay.
I do not know if it's time travel. But people who ain't supposed to be there is there.
Oh,
and we don't know how.
Do you think James Marsden's coming back?
I don't know. But he had a great monologue in the last episode.
He was in the last episode?
He was dead. So what happened... They do the thing, kind of like Scarpetta does.
Back and forth.
The back and forth, past and present.
Mm-hmm.
So when the bunker was getting built, he had like a monologue that he gave to Sinatra. Mm-hmm. And what he basically monologued about is happening in real time, present day.
Interesting.
So it's good.
He had foreshadowing.
James Martin's, the president that he played like, you think he's stupid, but he's actually, everybody thinks he's stupid. Because he's like a president who they just,
contrary to real life.
Like his dad basically put him there in the presidency. Like he wouldn't have won otherwise. But he's actually pretty smart, and he has this monologue. I'll be very quick. He has this monologue about how, like, we can build whatever. Like it don't matter. We can say we've done the best thing ever. We're good, whatever. But great things always fall. Mm-hmm. Like, no matter what it is, he uses a bunch of references to, like, history and sports teams. Like, they had it all, and then they lost it all, like, in a moment. Mm-hmm. So as he's monologuing that, a lot going on that's being lost in a moment. So he had a very good monologue in the episode before the season finale last season. So maybe that's the thing. But no, he was in it, and he's still good. Still good. But sometimes something is happening.
Interesting.
I don't know if it's time travel, but
I look forward to hearing about it.
Yeah, people who ain't supposed to be alive is apparently alive. It's crazy.
Interesting.
It's crazy. They doing real good. But yeah.
All right.
I will have that next episode.
1 second. I lost the wrap up. All right. Thanks for listening. If you like our show, please share it. You can leave us a review on Apple Podcasts or on our website at vaguelynerdypodcast.com, where you can leave us a voice message and we can play it on the show if it's nice.
Only if it's nice.
You can follow us on Threads and IG and Vaguely Nerdy Podcast, Blue Sky and Twitter at Vaguely Nerdy Pod. You can reach us at vaguelynerdypod@gmail.com. And if you're listening to us on a podcast app, you can watch our animated format on YouTube at Vaguely Nerdy Podcast.
Until next time.
Bye.
Bye. Stop.